All right, we're here. We're here. Yeah, I know it's been 20 minutes. That's not on me. Not on me. Everybody, just turn slightly to the left and stare at Liv, who was doing her fantasy football drafts. That's why we're late. Don't
I'm
blame it on Rika.
sorry.
I see
I'm
you guys in the chat.
sorry.
Don't blame it on Rika.
That's right, it's not me!
I'm sorry.
But right from fantasy football into a completely different type of fantasy, and we're ready to go now. So welcome to Gaunt's Gold. We had to move the day because schedules are busy and people are busy. But we're ready to go. Yeah, we're gonna have to probably rework the schedule again anyway. So don't think that Wednesday is gonna be our normal day. It might be, it might not be. We don't know. We'll get into that later. But anyways, still somehow Rika. Yeah. Rika, why? We're 21 minutes late. All because of Rika.
Bro.
SMH, dude. No, let it be known Rika was the first person in the call.
That's right, guys.
That is true.
She was ready to go. Before 7 o'clock, she was the only one ready to go.
That's right.
Anyways, so previously on school, to get right back into it, wasted more than enough time. So the party, having escaped from a prison caravan, each for their own reasons, their own crimes, the party made their escape alongside a new acquaintance, Camille, and haste to the city of Marenhall, where they laid low from the law in a safe house that they were showed by Camille. And after arriving there, they were offered an opportunity to get in on a job that she was planning, a heist robbing Lady Gwendolyn Gaunt. These slightly sketchy noblewoman who operates out of Marenhall. But to do so, they would have to break into the most secure bank in all the realm, Evermore Banking and Holdings, which, of course, would prove to be quite a conundrum. Now, the party has spent these 27 sessions scoping out the bank, scoping out the town itself, scouring for resources, searching for allies, helping out some of the locals in order to gather their own resources and gain some allies. And as the days pass on, they're drawing closer and closer to their eventual heist, as their checklist of things they need to do before the heist is growing ever shorter. Most recently, on our last session, the party broke into, in the middle of the night, they broke into Lady Gaunt's shipping warehouse down at the docks. And did so for multiple reasons. They were helping out some locals who needed access to some of the stuff in there, as well as their ally Valerio, who needed a ledger. And so they had their own reasons for scoping out the warehouse, though, because they it was mostly an NPC, mostly just Amalia did everything. Chaos was there as well, but it was mostly Amalia.
Yeah.
Chaos tagged along and watched. You can go back and watch the last session if you want to know what I'm joking about. Anyways, so now, after scoping out the warehouse and learning some more information about Lady Gaunt and those in her employ, the party need to decide what to do next. But I think probably they probably need some rest. So
I'm fine. I'm kidding.
Let's get right back into it, shall we? All right. So where we left off last time, You had each of you renewed your desire to go through with the heist. You had begun searching through some of the stuff that you had taken from the Gaunt shipping warehouse, and had looked through the slightly mean-spirited list of Lady Gaunt's employees.
Slightly.
Slightly. Just a little bit.
Okay. Not the word I'd use, but sure.
Hey, maybe they deserve it. Maybe they deserve to be mean.
What?
You never met them. What if they're awful people? What if she's
met one
justified?
of
You don't know. Anyway. So now, as you sit back down at the table, what are you going to do next?
There was more to look through, right?
Yeah, there was.
There was.
What else do we got?
Do you
that
guys
one
remember what we
folded.
went through last time? As I
Uh,
pull up the note that I, for some reason, don't have in front of me.
we went through the portfolio. We went through the ledger.
Mhm.
I think Cereza used detect magic and pointed out some of the other stuff that was on the table that was magical. And the only thing I remember was that dang folded up piece of paper.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
get to go through the magic items yet.
And
Yeah.
magic items.
Yeah.
What are the rest of of the items, though? I swear there's a lot more.
Yeah, there was some stuff. There was so first things first, you got the ledger that you needed. You got the parcels for the letter runner, so that's all taken care of. You found the folio that contained information on people under Lady Gaunt's employ, and that was the most recent thing you looked at. But one of you cast detect magic and looked at the other items that Kagox had grabbed when he was inside the warehouse, as he just kind of snatched up a bunch of stuff. And so you had that folded up little piece of paper. It was like a square of paper that had been folded so many times that it was kind of like thick like a book.
Yeah.
That was glowing with magic. You also had what looked to be some sort of like kind of folded cloth into a neat little parcel. It had like a little patch on it. And that was also enchanted. And then there's also the small little leather sack with the drawstrings around it that was filled with teeth. That was also
Oh,
glowing.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, the teefers. Are the teefers like? Are those the magic thingamabobs, or is it the sack?
Yeah, the the sack itself seems fairly unremarkable.
Okay, so it's the teefers. Got it.
Magic shark teeth. Woo!
Tooth.
Yeah, you did take a look at them, and Leo, you estimated that they were probably from some sort of aquatic creature.
Nice.
Okay, who wants what? I'm gonna mage hand open one of these two items. Does somebody else want to look at the other one?
Ooh.
What did the teeth do? Are they? You said that they're radiating magic. What do the teeth do?
Yeah, what did I do?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you just detect magicking them? Is that all?
Well, Kagox can't. I'm.
Cereza can.
It's Jotun asking. I'm like, what do the teeth do? What those teeth do?
Yeah. Cereza casted detect magic. How long does that last for?
I would say your detect magic would still be out.
Oh, nice. Alright.
Because all you did was talk after that, so there's no reason that like 10 minutes would pass. I'm asking just because like detect magic doesn't really help you with that kind of thing, determining what it does. Identify
You get
will
to-
tell you what it does, but you get the school.
You get
but
the school.
Some
yeah.
objects are a complex combination, so it's not always that helpful.
Hmm.
If you're looking at the teeth, those are conjuration.
Ooh. So does Teresa know that they're conjuration?
I forget who cast detect magic, but
Me.
okay, then yeah.
What's conjuration?
Summoning.
That's
things.
summoning magic.
Ah. Okay. I guess Cerese's looking at those teeth. She's kind of unnerved that there's just, a bag of teeth. That's a little weird.
Teeth bag.
And she's like, I think those are used for summoning things. Maybe. Interesting.
Not frightening at all.
Right.
Can I mage hand over to me and then using the mage hand to open? Did you say it was like a piece of cloth tucked into an envelope?
I don't think. Maybe there's some confusion because there's two different things that are folded up. But you have
Yeah, not the
a,
paper, the other thing.
yeah, there's a small little like square of paper that's like small enough to fit into your hand, like the palm of your
Right.
hand. Like it's a tiny little
Okay.
square, but it just looks like it's been folded so many times that it's like thick.
Thick, yeah. And then what was the second
The other
thing?
thing is just like it looks like some sort of blanket made of like a kind of slightly rough sort of cloth that's been folded up neatly. That's all.
Oh, okay. It's just I got you. Okay, then I will mage hand the piece of paper to me and try to unfold it with mage hand.
Okay. Yeah. Where are you doing that?
Just why? Just on the table. Over here. Oh, hang on. Over here. Would I have any indication that I should not do it in front of everybody?
I'm just asking.
I don't like that you're asking. I'm doing it at the table, but in front of Anthena with her mage hand.
All right. So yeah, you gingerly begin to unfold the paper, and it just kind of keeps unfolding and unfolding, and every single time you unfold it, it gets a little bit bigger on the table, and soon it's about the size of the map that Camille has on the table, and then it's now almost reaching the edge of the table, and then it starts to unfold itself once it reaches a certain threshold. You've kind of breached the point of tension in the paper, and now it is just sort of like snapping outward and unfolding. And as it continues to unfold, it eventually forms.
What? Oh, that big?
Oh, okay.
A rather large boat, which thuds down on the table as heavy as a normal boat would be, and probably breaks some stuff that's on the table.
Anthena!
My bananas.
I was supposed to know that it was going to become a boat. I'm sorry.
Well, you're not supposed to mess with just magical things like that. You're supposed to know until someone tells you what it is.
Did you know what it was? Nobody else knows what it was. The only way we were going to
No,
know what
because
it was
you,
if we opened it.
you didn't let me see what it was before you started messing with it.
If it wasn't a boat, if it was like gold or something, you would be glad that I opened it. But instead, you're mad.
You
at me.
said gold on the table? No,
Can-
no,
but
Can
I
I pick up the boat? I want to pick it up. My bananas have been smushed.
Yeah, it's a pretty hefty boat, but you can kind of nudge it off the table a bit.
Okay, I'm gonna move it over here if I can.
I think
Sad elephant noises.
the compass and magnifying glass that come out on the table are definitely broken.
Wait, I don't have my name.
let's roll to see if the inkwell broke. Oh, that's a natural one.
No!
Inkwell all over the table. Ink just dripping off the side of the table onto the floorboards. Probably stained some of the papers that she's got on here.
No!
Hey, did you guys leave that? Did you guys leave that employee manifesto on the table?
No, surely
No.
not.
Yeah, I think Camille has a hold of it, right?
Sure.
She was reading it.
Sure.
Yeah, she's reading it. Oh God.
I summoned my unseen servant to help clean up.
Very well.
Anthony's got like her hands on her mouth, and she's just like trying to clean things up with her unseen servant. She's mortified. Does it look like there's a way to put the boat back in the paper?
Yeah.
Or is it a one and done?
The very edges of it appear to still kind of be paper, so if you just started folding, it'd probably fold up again.
Okay, once at least some of that's cleaned up, I'm gonna try to do that. There's nothing like in the boat, right? It just seems to be like a normal boat.
Yeah, it's just a pretty average boat.
Okay,
Enough to carry all
try
four
to.
of you.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna try to fold that up again.
What did we learn now, Anthena?
Don't open random papers. But really, how was I supposed to? Why would
That's not
anybody?
the lesson you should be learning. It's don't mess with magical items.
I didn't know it was a magical item.
I pointed it out that that was a magical item. What do you mean? I think you just
It's
don't listen to
debatable
me.
if you do.
You said that. I don't know. That's more of the question. Is did I hear that?
That's right. I don't think you listen to me. As
A piece of paper that unfurls.
your
into
mentor,
a-
I'm heartbroken.
Can we put Sarisa in the boat and fold it up too?
Gets trapped in the interdimensional folding space.
Uh,
No, please.
So Anthena, as you begin to fold back up the very edges of the boat, it takes a little bit to kind of get the hang of it, because it's not an easy thing to make these precise folds. But once it reaches a certain point along the way, it kind of does the same thing it did in reverse, where you reach this sort of threshold where it just starts to want to fold itself. And then all at once, it just goes tick, 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 up into a tiny little square again and sits on the floorboards. And the boat is gone.
So kind of look awkwardly up at everybody and then just slowly take the piece of paper and put it in one of her many pockets. And Charlie Brown walked back to the table.
What do you do next?
Cereza would like to look at the tablecloth thingy and see what kind of magic it is first before anybody tries to mess with it. If anyone tries to reach it, she'll slap their hand.
Let it be a cloak of invisibility. Oh my god.
The cloth itself, this appears to be some pretty, like, bog standard alteration. It's a fairly, like, simple charm.
What kind of charm? Or is it a charm? What kind of charm?
Well, with just detect magic, I can't tell you.
Dang it.
Oh, what the fuck? Can we make like Arcana checks or?
Well, one of
That
you
not
has
do anything.
identify, but I wasn't gonna say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose I can cast.
You suppose. That would have helped us a little bit ago.
I suppose. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Okay, yes, I will cast Identify.
Bro. Yeah, so you hand the tablecloth over to Leah, and Leah, you hold it in your hands and cast Identify on it. The item itself, as Sarisa was observing, it's a fairly like commonly seen enchantment. Nothing particularly fancy, nothing particularly complex. It is a cloth of instantaneous tables.
Whoa. Whoa. Wait, does that just mean it makes a table underneath?
Yep. Yeah. So
push it out.
if you sort of unfold the cloth with a flourish, it will fold itself out into a table, as if it had a table under it.
Oh, word.
Because we have a boat, we have a table.
Yeah, we have a
We
boat
can,
and a
we can
table.
hide under the boat and the table, and they will never know that we are there.
That's true.
Right.
The table itself, again, this is just a fairly standard, common magic item that people use just for utility. The table itself is about as sturdy as a normal table would be.
Could I theoretically like smash it on someone's head like I'm in WWE?
I mean, yeah, it basically becomes a normal table, so you can do anything you would do with a normal table.
Cool. Noted.
Of course, if it's destroyed, then it just becomes a normal tablecloth.
Yeah.
Aw. That'd suck. I'm not sure what we're gonna use that for, but I'm sure it's useful for something. What are you doing with those teeth, K-Gox?
Oh, I was going to make necklaces for everyone.
Wait, first, let's figure out how they work first.
They are teeth. They tend to cut and grind into food, so you may.
No. This.
Well, they are fish teeth, so they probably eat other fish.
Does no one listen to me?
I am listening. I know what teeth do. I have teeth. You have teeth.
Those are magical teeth. They're
You
magic.
can eat magical things.
Oh gosh. She's just rubbing her temples now. Leah, can you identify these teeth before K-Doc summons something?
Can Leah take a good look at the teeth?
Yeah, you can just recast identify them.
Okay.
You guys are probably gonna sleep next anyways. It's the middle of the night, so
Yeah.
you can
Yeah,
burn
recast.
your spell slots to do it faster than 10 minutes.
Just sit there for 10 minutes like, hang on, guys. Really trying to figure out what these teeth are.
All right. Yeah. So you pass over the little sack, and you do have to kind of hold some of the teeth in your hand as you cast this, because again, the bag itself is non-magical. So casting identify in the bag would just tell you that it's a normal bag. But yeah, you cup a little handful of the sharp little teeth in your hand, and these are piranha teeth.
Oh.
And
Okay.
tossing the contents of the bag into a body of water will summon a swarm of piranhas.
Oh my
shit.
god.
Oh.
You do not have control over the piranhas.
So it just makes piranhas.
They will
Don't have
attack the
control
first
over them.
creature that they are near.
Okay, so it spawns piranhas. Got it.
I'm imagining a situation in which you would turn them into a necklace and then went swimming.
Oh my god.
Nice. Yeah, that's nice.
I love that you don't have control over them. That's so funny.
That's amazing. Right. So we're not turning these teeth into necklaces.
Nope.
Anthina's looking like she's doing the wow emote at them. She's like, I feel like we should test this out, no? Like get like a little bucket or something?
What are we gonna do with the piranha afterwards?
I don't know, it can stay in there maybe.
We could eat them.
No,
I don't think
what?
I don't think they're very tasty, Kegos. Although I don't know, I've never had a piranha.
Neither have I. I want to find out.
We could have a vote. Who wants to test out one of those teeth in a
I think
bucket?
it's hers. Hand is in the air.
Of course. Who wants to test? Anybody else want to test one of these teeth?
Egox raises his hand and his trunk. Your boat squished my bananas.
That doesn't affect your vote at all. You're still
I
just
get to
voting
vote.
what?
I had bananas. They get a vote, and now they are not here anymore.
Okay.
Posthumous vote.
Who taught you that word?
Yeah, where did Jagox hear this word? Okay, 2 votes for Kagox. Who else wants to see a piranha in a bucket? Cerise is looking at everybody
Yes,
else.
I would like to see a piranha in a bucket.
Of course.
Possibly.
I will say, Leah, as the person who identified it, you know that it is an all or nothing thing. You have to dump the entire contents in a body
do
of
you?
water.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh,
Actually, I don't think we can test it, guys. We have to wait. Unless we do
Why?
it. Yeah.
What the hell?
wait, why?
You have to use all of them at once. So,
Oh, so it summons an entire, what you call it,
Yeah.
school of piranhas? We're not testing it. Okay,
we
good.
can't.
We can't. So you hear that, Kagox? You hear that, Anthena? We
Yes.
can't. I know. It's very disappointing. I know. What a darn shame. We can't summon a whole school of piranhas up in the attic.
Why do you admonish us like a matron when you are so small?
What? What? Teresa is stunned.
I'm also gagged. That was crazy.
What?
Jacob is leering down at Cerisa because he's like probably twice her height.
I'm not that small. Starts eyeing everyone else to see who's taller than her and who she has to be.
Is everybody taller than her?
I move
think so.
chairs out of the way so Cerisa can't stand on them and make herself taller.
Is Cerisa the shortest in the room?
I mean, there's the seagull.
Yeah, popcorn.
But other than that,
I just feel like popcorn would like fly on top of Kagox's head just to be just as
Oh,
tall.
true. I agree.
Cerisa, noticing that she is not taller than anyone else in this room, will cross her arms and pout.
so having looked through all the magical items that you gathered, I don't know if there's anything I'm missing. Is there anything else that you grabbed that I've forgotten about?
I grabbed a doll. I grabbed a teddy bear.
Yeah, some mundane stuff.
I grabbed
There was-
just basic papers. What about his coat? His one jacket that I folded everything up in. Like, what is it? A fine coat or?
Yeah, he's the head of Gaunt shipping, so he is fairly affluent. So it's a pretty
Okay.
nicely sewn jacket. Definitely wouldn't fit Kagox, but
No,
anybody
no.
else maybe.
I'm wondering. I'm wondering, not Kagox, because Kagox doesn't know that someone might be identified by the things that they wear, despite standing out like a sore thumb himself. Should we get rid of some of that stuff or alter it somehow so it's not noticeable? Also, I think Leah should have the teeth.
Yes, please.
Kagox did grab them with the intent on being like, oh, Leah would like these because they are fish teeth.
I would like the teeth.
Please do not dunk them in water anytime soon.
I'm
okay?
going to. I'm going to make sure that you're in the bath, and then I'm going to dump all of them in there.
You wouldn't dare!
And I'm going to. You can't stop me.
No.
I don't think we're missing anything else though.
I don't think so. Right?
I don't believe so. I think you covered the gold, covered the papers that you got from here, covered the magic items, mundane stuff. I think you've got it all.
Speaking of the gold, how much was that again?
180.
Oh. How much
Yeah,
is that split
'Cause
four
you
ways?
didn't take the full thing. There was more, but you
Oh,
only
God.
took a portion of it, right?
Yeah, I only took like, what was it, like 2 Kegox handfuls or something like that, and that's a lot of gold for a handful. But
Yeah,
he's a
I
big
think,
guy.
I think it was 180, but
Yeah.
it doesn't really matter. If it was 160 or whatever, I don't really care. It can be 180. Yeah, if you're gonna split that 4 ways, you know, there's more than 4 people at the table, but if you're gonna split that, you can do 45 each. But
Oh, you wouldn't want to be rude and leave the rest of them out, right, guys? That'd be kind of awkward.
Are we not robbing a bank where there are more of these coins?
Well, yes.
Wouldn't the payoff of such a minor hunt as this, and then he like holds up a handful of coins as they like kind of like fall out of his palm onto the floor, there would be a greater bounty at the bank, correct?
Yeah.
So there would be more of these.
Yes.
Shakes coins, they fall on floor.
yeah,
Would you stop.
I'm just
Stopping them
I'm
up,
just
bro.
guilting you into giving money away for no reason. You can feel free to keep it all.
Nice.
Camille says, if it's for the heist, then we'll just pool it all together, right?
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
I also do not have a way to carry all of these coins, so that would be a very good idea as he shakes hand and coins continue to fall.
Would you stop dropping all those?
I can't hold all these coins.
Well, then just put them on the table. Teresa starts picking them back up and putting them on the table. You're making a mess, Kegox. My goodness.
No, the boat made a mess, and I point to the smushed bananas on the desk. And the ink on the desk.
Anthena looks down.
Well, anyway, we could just give the gold to Leah, or whoever wants to keep their hands on it, or whatever. Ah, look at this mess.
I mean, if nobody else is going to take it.
You have been sort of holding most of the money the entire time, so
That's true.
Yeah, we have been like
everybody
looking
just goes
to
and
you.
asks you for allowance, so
Yeah.
just keep that up.
Yeah, I suppose I can take it.
Oh, and sorry about your ink, Camille.
Yeah, Camille just like looking down at some of the papers on the desk that are just covered in ink.
There's an unseen servant putting paper towels on.
Do paper towels exist?
Towels
in-
exist,
Could you not use prestidigitation to clean the pages?
I don't have prestidigitation
Why not?
because I have other things. I have minor illusion. I can make it look like it's better, but it's not actually.
I can do this. I can watch. I know magic, and I flip the page over from the ink side to the other side.
That
No, it is clean.
that is not.
I mean, the ink absolutely would have soaked through, so it's dark on both sides. That would be nothing. Camille just glumly stares at the papers and just says, That's all right. I was just doing rigorous notes. It only took me several hours to write all that down. It's not a big deal.
Cereza stares at Anthena.
I'm so sorry, Camille. Listen, I'll rewrite all of them. I didn't know it was going to be a boat. How would I have known that it was going to be a boat?
I know it's gonna be a boat.
I don't think
Like, it's not where anybody else's mind went.
Boat.
If you saw a piece of paper, would you think that if you opened it, there was going to be a boat on the table? And she's going to start, like, trying to rewrite the notes, but she probably didn't have any clue what they said.
All right, what do they say, Anthony? Go ahead. We're waiting. Let's hear it.
Need to do heist.
Need to heist.
Need to heist.
Camille just stares at you writing that down on a piece of paper. And then just looks back up at you. She can't tell if you're joking or not.
She's not. She's trying. But can I ask what the subject of the notes was? Other than the heist, I'm sure it's about the heist. But you know.
Yes.
What?
It was about the heist. Mostly just taking inventory of what we'd gathered so far, documenting what you'd all accomplished so far, taking notes of all the things that we need to do coming up, as well as the steps that we need to take in order to, break into the bank.
Of course, yeah. Okay. Well,
Just-
I know those things.
Rigorous documentation.
Yeah.
Anthena, I'm going to shake you.
I didn't know.
So, what's the lesson, Anthena?
I don't open papers or whatever, but
Don't mess with magical objects.
I put my trunk on Ceresa's head. I put my trunk on Ceresa's head to remind her how short she is, so that way she doesn't admonish Anthena anymore.
Anthena points over at the big ass orb, and she's like, "Well, we messed with that, didn't we? I mean, does that not count?"
I don't know what you're talking about.
I add a little bit of
Don't you have
pressure.
A rope that is a snake.
Stop!
That sounds like a magical object.
Stop! She tries to swat his trunk away.
Push down, just like putting a Jack in the Box back in the box. Just quiet.
All right, Anthena's now making a list of everything that we've done.
Cereza would like to supply Camille with a new bottle of ink and a feather that Leah may or may not recognize from her house.
Oh, fun! She's like,
Technically, you said I could take this stuff.
No, that's true. That's true.
Okay, just making sure. Here, Camille. You can borrow my stuff.
It's all right. We've got more to worry about than that.
Ooh, so now what? Ugh.
Well, we've a lot to discuss about the next few steps we're going to take, but I think you've all had quite a night. I know I have. So, shall we turn in? Discuss it in the morning.
Oof, we have nothing to discuss right now.
Well, nothing that can't wait till morning, but we do need to have a discussion about what we're going to do next. It's not long
Sounds
before we'll be performing the heist itself.
I just remembered something. Cereza, also just remembering something, is gonna look at Leah and say, "Hey, Leah, do you have those one papers from the place We did the thing.
What?
Oh yeah, that,
What?
that place and that thing. Yeah, yeah.
What?
I'm so happy Gran knows. You know, the place. What was it called? When we were disguising ourselves.
Oh, what?
Remember, you got you.
Oi.
She gave you papers. Can I see them?
Oh, yes. Oh my God. Was it what is a form? Right? Was that?
Yeah,
What we're talking about?
Yeah,
Okay. Yes, Leah has the forms, so she'll pass them over.
Nice. Oh, Camille, I'm gonna need to borrow those. Takes the feather and inkwell back.
All right.
It'll just be real quick. I'm just gonna fill this out.
Very well.
Could Teresa fill it out while she's laying in bed? No, that sounds That sounds like a terrible idea. Actually, never mind. Teresa's gonna go over here and start filling it out.
Very well.
Yeah, I'm glad I remembered that.
All right. Is there anything particular you want to say that you're doing, or?
Do you have like this form for me to fill out, Gran?
I mean, do I have like a Google Doc form for you to sign?
Yeah.
Yes. Did you invent a Google Doc form for us?
No. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what form you're even talking about.
The one about
It's like a request form for
the
like development,
product. Yeah,
product development form.
Mm-hmm.
You were making something.
Well, we went to that
It's a W-2.
alchemist place, yeah. Right?
Yeah, because you're suggesting like
you
apple
were
scented
gonna-
lotion.
You were gonna.
Yeah, apple flavor.
Oh,
Not
because of
apple flavor.
Apple Sarisa.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had approached Phaedra and pitched an idea to her, and we're gonna potentially use her manufactory to to fabricate your product. So
That's right.
that's what you're filling out.
Yes.
All right. Well, yeah, it would just be like a pretty lengthy and thorough legal document, as well as like, financial document as well for how much you're gonna pay them to cover their end. Because they're not just gonna make this for free and then you disappear.
Right. It's like, maybe I can use the gold for nice. Maybe not.
And then there's a lot of like intellectual property rights and stuff like that.
So Ceresa's reading through all this, and she's like, "Okay, I'll do some of it every night, and then eventually I'll get done with it." So she's not going to do it all in one sitting because
Bro.
she's like, "That's boring."
Yeah, so you begin to scribble away on your lengthy legal documents.
Nice.
How does everybody else do?
You said it's like late, right?
I mean, yeah, you guys were doing your little breaking and entering at like midnight, and then by the time you got back and had a whole discussion, it's probably now like 2 in the morning.
Okay, yeah, Leah's gonna go to bed.
Malia's gonna go be angsty in the corner.
Of course. Good for her.
Kgox
Gonna go
grabs an
Orphan with
inkwell
the-
and
Anthena yawns, but she looks down at her hands and is gonna continue writing notes.
Dang, everybody working hard. Leah's like, oh, I'm going to sleep. Okay, guys.
I still have my 2 third-level spell slots. I'll be fine.
Cerise's not gonna stay up all night doing this. She's gonna do some of it and then she's go to bed.
Yeah, you can do a little bit of something and then still take a long rest if you want.
Oh
You don't
yeah.
have to, you don't have to spend 8 hours doing whatever you're doing.
Please no. That sounds awful.
Camille actually stays as well, and she's working on something as well. She's moved all the ink-soaked pages off to the side, and she strings them up kind of near the window to dry some of the ink. And then she comes back and makes sure that the table's clean enough to work on. And then she pulls out one of the papers that was very thankfully spared from the inkwell catastrophe. And just kind of gets to work finishing it up. She was making the finishing touches on what she's working on.
Okay. I want to point out it's technically Grant's fault that this happened because he rolled a nat 1 for the inkwell. So actually, it's not my fault. That's-
Yeah.
No, I
that one.
think I think the role was me being very gracious to you because I think it's perfectly reasonable that a giant boat collapsing onto your table would have destroyed the inkwell just by default.
But
It would have destroyed the
role
entire
was me
fucking
being
table.
very gracious to you. that was if anything magnanimous of me.
Is
I
it
agree.
magnanimous of you to make a fucking piece of paper turn into a boat? That, to me,
It's a handy
pretty
magic
magnanimous.
object. I didn't tell you to open on it.
Anthena stays up as long as it fucking takes to record everything that they've done so far, everything they need to do, all of the steps.
Oh,
And eventually
you're definitely gonna miss some stuff because it was Camille's personal notes. So you can record your own side of it, but you're definitely not gonna get it all.
I'll approximate as much as I can.
Fair enough. All right. Eventually, you guys probably turn in, right?
Yes.
Unless Anthony, if you really want to do all of it, it's going to take hours because she herself spent basically every day doing this.
She's doing all of it.
All right. Well, it doesn't take you literal days because again, you can't get all the information that she's got in her brain, but it's going to take you all night, so you're not going to be able to long rest if you want to do it all.
Yep, I know.
All right. Fair enough. She will eventually turn in though. She looks satisfied that she's completed what she was working on, and she folds it back up again once the ink is dried. And Cerisa, are you eventually turning in as well?
She probably turned in sooner than them.
Okay, fair enough.
'Cause
So
we
you're ready to go.
Ah,
You
yep,
go- you go
Cerise's
back.
done.
You go down and turn in. And so Camille just folds the paper up and tucks it away into her her maid apron pocket, and then says, "All right, and good night. You really don't have to do that all night, you know."
I know.
Listen, I understand that you're trying to make up for the whole spill, but it's not gonna help if you're exhausted tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just
Are you certain?
let me do this.
Because, the next few days are really important. And we don't want you falling asleep in the middle of what we're trying to accomplish here.
I won't. I promise.
All right, I'm not gonna force your hand. It's not that dire. I do still have most of it up here, and she kind of taps her temple.
Well, then you can add to it when I'm done, but let me at least do something.
I'll reread it, but all right, suit yourself. But all right, good night.
Good night.
And then she makes her way downstairs. So, unless anybody wants to do anything particular, we can roll around till morning. Alrighty. Morning rolls around.
I imagine Anthea has fallen asleep on top of the papers, like her head's on the desk. Eventually, once she finishes.
Alright, yeah, so morning rolls around, and I imagine to get a decent amount of sleep, you guys had to sleep in a little bit. So it's probably not super early in the morning. It's getting closer to noon by the time you guys are up and at it. Camille, I think, was here, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, as you individually wake up, Anthena, you wake up with your face against the table. You sit up, and there's a piece of parchment stuck to your face.
Yep.
Very well.
She,
so as you, no, go ahead.
She's got a crank in her neck. It's terrible.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
So as each of you, in your own time, awake and rise and get ready for the day, what do you do? What do you all do as a group?
Kagox is struggling to write something.
Aww. No.
Like, he's sitting in the hall with like a piece of parchment and a quill, and he's like tried to scribble things that he's seen, but it's not good, and then instead he decides to draw pictures. But he looks frustrated. Like, he woke up early to do this, and it's frustrating him. And then he like looks to the teddy bear and the doll that are like sitting, like they're like sitting there as like an audience to him doing this, and he's like looking at them and then back at the paper and then scribbling some more and then getting more and more frustrated, and he lets out a little angry toot.
I believe in him. And also Leah will help. I think she would hear the angry tooting. Just considering it's right outside her door.
Yeah, right. He's like right in the hall.
The other patrons at the inn do not appreciate it.
she pokes her head out the hallway. She's like, "Hey, dogs. Hey, dogs, what are we doing?"
I am writing.
And it's causing you some distress, possibly? Or you're excited? Are you excited?
He holds up the paper, and there was what was like a drawing of like a taller stick figure with a smaller stick figure. He has scribbled out, and then he drew a taller stick figure that looks like it's got elephant ears, and a smaller stick figure that is barely finished. And then you can see like he's looked at like symbols that he's seen, and like through the travels with you guys, and he's like written them like in the margins of the paper, but it clearly makes no sense whatsoever. I want to give this to the child at the bakery, and I don't know how to. Can you help me write?
Yeah, Yeah, of course. Well, Leo will pop a squat. Well, what is it exactly that you're wanting to say? I would probably recommend not writing something too long, but perhaps we can get you started with the fundamentals of maybe some letters and then
The real question is,
words.
does Sprout know how to read?
Phonetics? Yeah, that's a good question. But I feel like learning letters and stuff would you know, would help.
Yes, two little sprout from me. Here is the bear
Okay.
from me.
The bears. Okay. All right. So. Leo's gonna look at the paper. So letters, right? Words are made of them. Yes. So she writes down on a piece of paper that she just has on her because she always has pieces of paper on her. She writes the alphabet down. She goes, all right, so for the common tongue, this is our alphabet. These, I suppose you could call them runes, the letters, are what form every word that we write or speak. Now, some of them, you might not know how to pronounce each one, but like, for example, like, this is A, and she points to the letter A, and she's like, so when you're saying your let's say I'm grabbing a book. That's the letter A right there. It's A, yes. I'm terrible at this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kgox.
Kgox is locked in.
I'm
Everything
sorry,
you
Kgox.
say is now
A
gospel
is for
to him.
book. Got it.
A is for book. Yes, yes. A.
No, A is not for book. A is for like apple. B is for book. Yes. C is for cat. Yeah. She'll go on and then when she hits, an L is for Leah, K is for Kgox, S is for Sarisa, A is for Anthena. She goes back to the beginning. She goes, A is for Anthena. A is also for Anthena. Also for Apple.
When you get to K for Kgox, he's like, no, this is K. And then he makes a symbol. It's like an old symbol. That is me.
Intriguing. Yes, you see, the way that you would write your name in our common tongue is different.
Now, hang on, though. I don't know if anybody's written it down so far.
I mean, phonetical. She's going off of, like, phonetics.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though. So right now you're deciding what that looks like because
yeah,
nobody else
that's
has
true.
written it down before.
Yeah, wait, Kgox, what is...
This symbol represents me. It would be leader, and then there's like this triangle, and then underneath of it is like an hourglass shape, and then this is warrior. I am a warrior leader. That's what those symbols mean.
Intriguing. The more you know. Well then, yes, that is you, Kgox, of course.
It is not this K that you speak of.
Well, K is as in one of the phonetic letters that make up how you pronounce your name in the common language. Does that make sense?
Phonetic.
So phonetic is the concept of what something sounds like when you say it. So, for example, like, take Sarisa, for example. There's a lot of, like, S sounds in her name and also in her tongue because she's...
Yes, because her tongue goes between her teeth, yes.
Yeah, that too. Yep. But, like, phonetically speaking, her name has a lot of sounds in it. And it's a lot of S's. It's pronounced like as...
Then Camille would also be K.
No, Camille is a
Oh, true.
is C. Is a C. So in
This
terms
is
of
confusing
it's
with a K.
no, it's
Time
Okay.
for Hooked on Phonics for K-Dogs.
oh boy, I did not explain that one.
But
Sometimes
this is difficult. Could I trouble you to write it for me?
oh, all right, but you want to watch me while I do it? I'll explain it.
I will copy you as you do it.
Okay, so Leo will
I
start
learn
writing
by
down.
doing. I learn by doing.
But then all he'll be able to write is
Yeah.
his letter.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well then, K-Gox, just copy what I do. Okay.
Mhm.
So she'll start writing down whatever he's dictating.
It's to Sprout. This bear is for you from me.
Okay. So she writes that down.
And Kgox emulates it.
Okay.
It's sloppy, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, how's his handwriting?
not good. Not good. Like, you know how you're supposed to like dip the quill to get more ink? He does not do that. He does not remember to do that.
Oh,
so
okay. I feel like she would remind him to.
if she reminds him, then he would do it.
Yeah. I feel like she would remind him to do that.
Okay. Thank you.
Of course. It looks great, and I'm sure she will be able to read it, which is very impressive, considering we did not know how to write before this.
No.
I'm
I
very
think
impressed.
you'll
You're very
teach me.
fast learner, K-Gox. Yes, and we can talk about phonetics at another time.
Yes,
Yes.
we will talk about phoneticals
Yes.
and whatever.
In depth. We're gonna. It's gonna take forever.
So as you guys are continuing to discuss that, the others awaken. Anthony, you come down from the attic with some smudges of ink on the fur of your face.
Yep. She's yawning and like kind of stumbling because there's too much light. But yeah, she'll probably. Well, I imagine I see this happening in the hallway as I pass by.
Yep.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What are you guys doing?
I am writing phonetics. What's the word?
I'm teaching K-Gox how to ride.
Okay.
Yes, your name does not begin with a K. It begins with an A.
Yes,
It does.
Good job, K-Gox. Yeah.
Good job, Kgox. Okay, you guys got it handled? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go get breakfast.
I suppose we should
you
probably do.
staying in bed.
Absolutely. Till someone wakes her up.
Oh, yeah, Camille will kind of nudge you away. Teresa, it's long past morning.
5 minutes.
But I did just nudge you 5 minutes ago, and you said that, so.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'll get up.
You hear a loud trumpet noise.
Yes. I'm up. I'm up, Kgox.
Hey, Kgox, I'm getting her up.
You said that 5 minutes ago. I could hear it through the door.
I'm up. I'm up. Teresa tries to climb back in bed.
Teresa? It's just that we've got a lot to do today, and we really don't have a lot of time left to do it, so...
Okay. Starts making her bed. Her hair is a big old mess. Like, fine.
Just think, once we've done the heist, you can just sleep for days on end.
That's true.
It's just a little longer.
It's a little longer. Camille, will you brush my hair?
Alright, if you want. We're going to have a meeting downstairs with the others, so... I can brush it while we do that if you want.
Yes. I'm so sorry, Camille. Teresa has a lot of hair. Hee hee hee.
Alright. So, you make your way downstairs. You got an extra antenna down there. Oh, maybe not. She's gone.
No!
No, that's what you get for putting a boat on the table.
I didn't mean to put the boat on the table.
Yes, sir, mage. Bad manners. Don't put your boat on the table.
She didn't know it was a boat.
So, you make your way downstairs. It's sort of the quiet morning tavern scene. Not too many people. Mostly just the owners and Abigail just kind of setting up for the day. Still kind of straightening up a few things that they didn't get to last night. And making sure that everything is ready for the eventual lunchtime patrons. So you make your way down. Valeria's at a table just kind of eating his own breakfast as you make your way down there. And as a group, you reconvene. So you can grab a table if you want. Camille will kind of gesture for you guys to group up at a table, as she did say she wanted to talk with you guys. She's gonna stand behind you.
I'm so sorry, Camille. Teresa has a lot of hair, Camille. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she grabbed a comb on the way out of your room. She grabbed a hairbrush and she kind of clumsily starts to brush your hair. You can tell, I mean, just by sort of looking at her, that her own hair is not particularly neat and tidy. She's got sort of cowlicks sticking up in a lot of different directions. And it looks like her braids haven't been redone in quite a while. She's just kind of left them in when she sleeps. So it's not as though she's operating with a master's hand here. She's brushing your hair well enough, but when she finishes combing and kind of getting any of the tangled bits and knots out, she just kind of mumbles, you had it in sort of a braid, right?
Teresa's gonna look at her and honestly ask, do you know how to do braids?
You take a look at her. She does have two braids in her hair, kind of one on each side. But the look on her face doesn't give you a lot of confidence. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I think I sort of know how to do it, but I've not actually done it myself. I've only had it done to me. I can give it a try,
Teresa's
though.
gonna sit and stand up and then motion for Camille to sit.
Oh, all right.
And Teresa's gonna brush her hair and redo her braids.
She actually looks a little reluctant as you start to do that. She kind of like leans away from you for a second. What do you do?
Oh, am I being too much? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, sorry. It's been a while since it's been redone.
Well, I can confidently tell you, I know my way around a hairbrush. I don't have all this hair and, not know what to do with it. I'm just kind of lazy and like other people to do it for me. Teehee.
Well, it's not that. I just liked the braids. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense. So then Teresa will just brush her bangs.
Fair enough. She'll let you do that.
There. Now I'm gonna go pester Valerio.
Yeah, as you're kind of standing behind her, you notice that she has like ribbons that are tied around the two braids out back of her head. They don't seem to match any other part of her maid uniform though.
Yeah. What color are they, Gran?
They're just kind of like a bit of a deep red, sort of a carnation red.
I'm clocking all these things.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's just gonna go scamper over and pester Valerio.
Well, if you guys are all goofing up, he'll join. I was waiting for Leah to sit down so that he could join.
What?
But you can pester him over here. I was waiting for you to sit down so that he would sit next to you.
Oh, really? What?
Because I knew you'd
Is it
complain
like
if he
me?
sat somewhere else.
Okay, yeah, okay. Shut up.
Yeah, don't give her that win.
Oh, but yeah, you can still pester him if you want.
Ooh, Valerio.
He kind of winces a little bit. Like, it's a little too early for that, but he says, what is it?
Can
Was
you
you
braid
doing
my
something?
hair, please? Yes, I need.
Actually, yes, I can if you want.
Yes. Thank you very much, Valerio. Your assistance is appreciated.
He'll give you his seat if you want. In complete contrast to Camille, the man is an expert.
This is beautiful.
As an older brother, he has done this hundreds of times. So he does it in like seconds flat.
Oh, yeah.
And
Ceresa's
so-
just kicking her feet the whole time. He's doing it.
Yeah, after a very short amount of time, your braid is back perfect, just as you had it. Is that right? Did I do it properly?
It's perfect, Valerio. Thank you.
Glad to hear it. He's just gonna awkwardly stand there to see if you get out of his chair.
Oh yeah, she gets up.
She just stays there. She's just chilling.
Unless. No,
Do it. Take his chair.
No!
do it. But yeah, she's also gonna tell Camille, and thank you for brushing it for me.
Well, happy to help. I know I'm not that good at it, but I did my best.
Oh, hush. You did just fine. And
See,
Ceresa's gonna scamper over here.
She turns her head and averts her eyes.
He.
So with all of you seated, unless there's something that anybody else urgently wants to do,
Athena might be asleep like a little bit, but it's okay.
sleep at the table.
Just maybe a little bit.
You can get some coffee if you want. Abigail will prepare some.
Cerizo's gonna mess with her.
Unbelievable. Haven't I been through enough? Leave me alone.
Stay asleep. See what happens.
Oh my god.
Do it. Stay asleep.
No, I don't think I will.
All right. You'll never know what Cerizo was gonna do then.
Wait, now I kind of want to know. Okay, she's asleep.
Yes.
She's dozed off. She was like concentrating all of her energy into staying awake, but then she started listening to conversations, and so that willpower went out the door.
All right. Cool. So Cerizo is gonna go over and start putting a ton of tiny braids in Athena's hair.
That's cute.
Good luck getting all this out.
Nah! You have the little tiny, like, what are those little, like, oh my god, the little hair bands, but they're not like hair ties or anything. They're like the really, like, tiny, like rubber
Yes.
band ones, you know,
Yes.
and they, like, are so annoying to get out. Yeah.
They're so annoying to get out. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Does those exist in Grand Lorien? Grand
They
Lorien?
do now. They do now.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Good luck getting those out.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're just kind of doing this as breakfast is served. So you can order what you want, and then as you're eating, Camille will say, well, in terms of our job coming up, we're really getting down to the wire here. There's not too much we've left to prepare, right?
Oh, gosh, really? I mean, yay!
Well, perhaps Athena should be awake for this. I know she didn't get much sleep last night, but she should probably be involved in this discussion, no?
Okay, but just a few more braids.
Alright.
Cerizo puts 3 more tiny braids before she sits next to Athena and starts like using her foot to kind of nudge her. Oh, sleepyhead.
Oh, I'm awake. I'm awake. Okay. Yep. Sorry. Just dozed off for a minute. I'm awake.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so in terms of what we accomplished so far, we've taken care of, well, we've amassed some allies, and you've got all the ingredients for our, she kind of bobs her head back and forth, incendiary device.
Right.
And so we've only a couple things left to accomplish. Unless we've added anything to the list since last we've talked. She kind of scans the rest of you.
I'm not sure. Did we add anything to the list?
I believe so. I mean, rather selfishly, I'd like to go back to the beach to maybe look about possibly getting that magic item, but that doesn't have to happen today. That can.
Well, I was going to say that's what today should be for, no? Last errands before we do the last few steps.
Right.
Right.
She takes a piece. She takes a piece of paper out and unfolds it. I guess maybe this one probably would have been destroyed. So she's now using your version, Anthena.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe you didn't write it in first person like she did. So maybe it reads a little differently. The authorial style has been lost a little bit.
Well, listen, okay. She
Don't quite have the same mastery of prose that she does, but
All right. The bard. What the fuck are you talking about?
but yeah. So she kind of runs back through the list, and she says, "So in terms of things we have to do before we can actually, access Lady Gaunt's vault." The two big things that need to happen right before the heist is we need to find a way to turn off the anti-arcane cascade. If any of you hope on casting spells while inside the vault, that's going to need to be turned off. But as I said, we should probably leave that to last, because if anyone notices that the cascade is off during the day, then they'll notice something's amiss, they'll turn it back on, they'll add security. A whole mess of things can spiral out of control like that. So we ought to do that and then immediately go to the bank. I presume we want to rob the bank at night?
Yes,
With the
please.
two guys.
Probably be best, yeah.
Right, so then the anti-arcane cascade should be taken care of just before that night, right?
Yes. Wait, when do we need to do that again?
Well, right before the heist. We can't let another day pass,
Okay.
because then they'll come back to work and notice that it's off and restart it. And potentially notice it's been tampered with, potentially add more guards on it. So we need to just do that and then immediately go to the bank.
Okay.
So that would happen in the evening time after the bank closes, and then we'd immediately go to the bank and perform the heist so that we can be out of there before they even get back to work the next day.
Ooh.
But in order to be
Right.
able to do that, we need to actually be able to get down to the anti-arcane cascade, right?
Mm-hmm.
And to do that, we need the etheric signatures.
Yeah. Valeria's been telling the bank manager, right? So we have an idea for
No.
the schedule and when we should, I don't know.
Camille nods along as well and says, "Aye, so we need the bank manager's etheric signature in order to fool the arcane sensors into thinking that we're her. But we also need to fool the arcane sensors into thinking that we're Lady Gaunt when we get to her vault."
Yes. And we also need the key from the bank manager, right?
Aye. And of course, Lady Gaunt's own key. So we're going to need to break into both the bank manager's house and Lady Gaunt's summer home.
Which I do want to recommend that we all do in some sort of disguise, no?
Yes.
Aye,
That's
I mean,
brilliant.
if we're caught in either location, that'll probably result in increased security no matter what.
True.
Because anyone
Yeah,
skulking about is going to raise their guard either way. It's good, of course, that they don't know it's us, but either way we can't get caught.
Right. No, we should definitely be careful. I just think we should probably do something to disguise ourselves so then if we're spotted later, lurking around the bank or something, nobody puts two and two together.
I concur. Disguises are certainly wise.
Mhm.
And we've used them in the past, so there's no reason to not continue to do so. Now, in terms of when to leave that to, I do think we can probably get away with doing that a day before the heist. There's always going to be risk involved, but we need to be able to, well, get those and then also rest before the heist and then go turn off the cascade. And we don't know what we're going to be dealing with there, so we need to make sure that we're approaching this with as much readiness as we can, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I think we should probably get the keys and the etheric signatures at least a day before the heist. Does anyone disagree?
I wouldn't. What do we need for the etheric signature again?
Well, it's a little nebulous, to be honest. I'm not an expert in this, but I was talking with Anise, the bank employee that we allied, and something with her aether on it. So a lock of hair, I suppose a severed hand would probably work, but I don't think we should go for that option.
No.
Maybe saliva, but again, that's probably a tough one. I think maybe just hair or some sort of part of them is our best bet there. Again, we just need to be able to spoof the arcane sensors at the time that we turn the keys. So it doesn't need to be anything too complex, but it does need to be a part of them.
Right. So I'm going to say hair is probably the safest bet for this.
Camille nods, but she looks towards the others to see if anybody has any other ideas. Valeria shrugs.
Anybody
doesn't know.
Yeah, that sounds alright to me. Now I'm just reviewing some of our notes, and
Yeah, we do have a note on this, by the way. So
I feel like I remember somebody saying something about nighttime guards, right?
at the bank, you mean?
Yes.
Well, I presume there'll be some sort of nighttime guard post set up in the bank. I imagine there are guards that work at night. There's also the problem of the golems, but we really haven't made much progress in figuring that out. That might be something we have to deal with on the day of the heist.
Do the golems count as employees?
They're not.
In terms of Anissa's deal, you mean, Kegos?
Yes,
Not
she
killing
said that no harm should come to employees. Do the golems count as employees?
They're not sentient creatures. I don't imagine she'd lump them in with the employees. So I think destroying the golems should be fair game. It might not be easy, but it might be our only option if we're ambushed by them.
I just need to know what I am allowed to smash.
As long as it doesn't bleed, I think you're all right.
Then for the golem's sake, I hope they do not bleed.
Whoa.
If we want, maybe today I could try to go and see if I can find the person who made the golems or had some sort of, hand in creating them. Definitely not reading that off the note at all. And see if there's any way I could get some information about them out of him. I don't know what kind of person he's like, but perhaps if he's drinking or if he's just in a particular kind of mood or I'm just very charming, I could find a weakness of some sort.
Yep, that's a decent enough idea, but I would advise you to exercise caution there. Too many odd questions could raise alarm bells.
Certainly. I can do it sort of discreetly, but if it doesn't work out, then I'll just leave.
Alright. It's certainly worth a try, but, maybe don't explicitly mention the bank.
I have my ways.
And I'll trust you to it. So, in terms of what we need to do today, shopping for what last supplies you need, perhaps talking to the sculptor. We ought to probably get at least one of the etheric signatures tonight, no? Presuming that you want to break into someone's house at night, not during the day.
Yes, please.
I think we imagine that the bank manager's probably less of an issue, or do we think that going to Gaunt's first would be a good idea?
It's a little difficult to say. I'll leave the final decision to you all as to where to go first. I imagine Lady Gaunt's home is a lot bigger, so probably harder to search. Lady Gaunt would probably also be more likely to suspect something. If a hair goes missing from the bank manager's place, she might not notice, but if Lady Gaunt notices something amiss, she might suspect something.
Well, seeing as you know Lady Gaunt better than us, probably we should go after the bank manager first.
I do wonder though if the bank manager is going to be missing her key. No, I mean.
Well, that's true.
Not to disagree with you, Camille. Obviously, yes, you better than us. But I mean, does Gaunt, access her vaults every day? Like, would she notice that her key is missing?
She certainly
every
doesn't
day?
access it every day, that's for sure. As for how paranoid she is about it, I don't know. She's not necessarily even at the summer home every day.
Ooh.
Could work in our favor.
Could work in our favor. We could get unlucky. It's hard to say.
Oh, Fortuna. Teresa does a little prayer.
But I do agree, the bank manager's key is a tough one. Now, we need the bank manager's key to get down the elevator, right? And then into the maximum security vault. But we don't actually need the bank manager's key to get into the back rooms. There is a chance there's a spare key in the offices. I wasn't there when you went inside, so I don't exactly know. But I have been talking with a niece, and it's probably likely they'd keep a spare, no?
Perhaps.
Thing. Yeah.
I mean, for all we know, she might not even take the key home with her.
That is
Now that I think about it.
So, what we could do
Suppose
is
we ought
when
to
we...
plan for both contingencies, right?
That is a little...
You were saying, Teresa, we could...
We could see if there's a key within her house. Though I'm not sure how we'd be able to tell if it goes to the bank.
I'm sure it looks plenty important, but again, no way to tell for sure. Though, who was it who went into the bank? I'm sure they'd be able to recognize it, right?
Wasn't that Dana and Cereza?
Pretty sure.
Cereza kind of looks at Dana.
She looks back.
Give me a second. I have to remember really hard right now. Just gotta remember what the key looks like.
So the screen ripples and we go into a flashback sequence as you remember the bank manager taking out a key to enter the back room. So that necessarily doesn't require her top of the line bank manager's key that opens every door. You can get into the back rooms with just an employee key because you saw employees going back and forth there. So you might be able to recognize the same design because you've seen the inside of the bank and the keys would certainly be designed to match. So I think the two who went into the bank would be able to recognize a key that matches those sorts of doors if they saw it.
Okay.
Okay. I am pretty confident I remember what the key looks like.
Alright, well, I suppose that leaves us with two options then. In terms of the bank manager's key, we are going to have to take Lady Gaunt's key no matter what.
Oh boy.
But in terms of the bank manager's key, we could, if we break in, which we're going to have to do regardless to get her etheric signature, right?
Right.
If she's got a key there, we could take it and risk that she notices it's missing. Or we could leave it and cross our fingers that there's a spare in the bank itself. Neither option is great, but we will have to choose one, most likely, no?
Like a spare for Lady Gaunt? Ski?
No, a spare for the bank manager's key.
Oh, okay.
Like, let's say the bank manager fell ill and the vice manager had to step in to do something. There's probably got to be a spare somewhere, right?
That makes sense, honestly.
If the key just
It would
was
just be a matter of
misplaced, no one
like-
can access the maximum security vaults. I can't imagine that being true, right? There has to be a spare, but as for where it is, that's hard to say.
Right.
Yes. Well, I think if we need her etheric signature anyway, so
We'll check
I think we
if there's
just
a key.
look for it and see, and then we can make the decision if we can even find it. Though I do have a kind of a weird idea. I know we think we should do these things at night, but would it not maybe be a good idea to rob at least the bank manager during the day when we know it should work?
Something to consider. And Valeria nods. She is at work all the day through, so
Oh gosh. Doesn't she like, I don't know, isn't she like a workaholic or something and stays late?
she leaves always at the same time. She's not staying absurdly late, but she does stay later than the other employees.
There is always a risk doing those kinds of things during the day. You know, might get spotted more easily.
Camille
We
nods.
could
and
do what we
says,
did last night and just go invisible.
Well, yeah, you got me there. But that only works on one person, right?
In theory, we only need one person. I think all of us going in would maybe lead to some, I don't know, more room for error.
True. So maybe. Oh, I don't know. I still
What?
think robbing something at night is better than during bright daytime.
But she'd be
There are-
home.
There are upsides and downsides to both, as you're saying. If you rob it in the daytime, the inside is empty, but the outside has prying eyes. If you rob it at night, then the outside is empty, but the inside has prying eyes. So either way, there's complications, but I'll leave it to you all to decide how you handle that.
I think we should do it during the day. If we were hunting an animal and it was traveling in a pack, there would be many of them outside. And we would need to only get one of them away from the pack, meaning whoever is going inside of the building. The rest of us would look like citizens. We just act natural.
Right. Because we're great at doing that.
Well, some of us are. If you are too nervous to do this, Sarisa, you do not have to do this.
I'm not too nervous.
Then make a decision. If you are not too nervous, make a decision.
So then we can vote on it.
We can vote if you want.
Yeah, we can vote on it. All in favor of doing this during the day, raise your hand.
Kagox raises his hand.
Athena raises her hand.
Camilla
Leah
raises
raises
her
her
hand,
hand.
Valeria will just shrug. He doesn't fucking know how to rob people. That's his whole thing. He's omitting his vote, but everybody else votes daytime, so he's
Fine. Guess we're doing it during the day.
Now that has been settled, who is going in? I do not know what a key looks like. We got lucky last night, but only it was Anthena. No, it was Leah and Sarisa that know what the key looked like, right?
It's Anthena and Sarisa.
Okay.
Oh, you should
So
then
Miss
probably be
Jingle
one of the
Jangle.
people that know what the key looks like, right?
Yes.
So
I mean, that's
everybody looks at you too.
Athena will kind of like look at
He's just
Sarisa
doing
and
it
be
just
like,
for the bit.
I know, it'd be so funny. She's blessing the trickster, bro. Sarisa, if you do not want to do it, then I certainly can. And Athena's got like, she's trying to suppress it, but she's got a bit of a smile on her face. But I mean, I wouldn't call myself the stealthiest person ever, but with your help, I can.
Your stealth. What's
What's your stealth?
A +1, but I have a disadvantage to all stealth rolls.
I am +3. Okay, let me go.
Yeah, but think about the bit though.
It would be really funny. It would be so funny.
It would be funny.
It's all worth it.
Cool. Question: if Sarisa does not wear her jingly armor, what would her stealth be?
Oh,
Is
that's
it-
It would just take
It
away
would
the
just-
disadvantage.
Yeah, so just be +1.
So
So then
not-
you
Would
so then you
Sarisa
can
not
cast
wear her
Blessing of the
jingly armor,
Trickster.
not on myself. I can do instead,
can't trickster herself.
yeah, which sucks. But I can do pass
Pass
without
without trace.
trace. Oh, wouldn't that like omit the whole like noise thing?
It wouldn't omit, like it wouldn't completely
Oh,
negate
okay.
it. Like, it gives you a +10 to your stealth rolls, but you still have disadvantage on them. With a +10, like, it's pretty
Right.
pretty hefty. So either way, with disadvantage, you're probably still gonna be rolling good, but you can still nat one. It's still a disadvantaged roll.
What if Sarisa takes off her armor, aka just takes off all of her dangly jewelry stuff?
Yeah, then you lose the disadvantage part. You'd also lose the armor class bonus, but
I mean, if I'm just breaking into a house, if there's combat in that house, I'm done for, guys. I'm just gonna say it right now. Gran, please be merciful.
If there's combat and you don't think you can do it, run. Just
Oh,
run.
that's true. Oh, that's right. I'm invisible and more stealthy.
You can do this.
Would Sarisa
You are
ever
very
take
small.
off her armor? This is true.
We could do a vote. She says quietly.
Anthena will gladly do it, but if we want the bit, I'm on board.
It's true. Sarisa is the trickster cleric, but she's not really the stealthy. Sarisa's like, we can do a vote. She's not looking at Athena.
I mean,
Athena right now.
pass without trace is an aura, so you could both go in. You just can't have two invisible people.
Oh, that's true. That's why only one of us has to go in. It's for the bit now.
Well, you both could go in. You could make Sarisa invisible because she is the least stealthiest, and then allow Anthena to have the benefits of pass without trace because
Pass
she
without
is
trace.
stealthier. She's just like again, Anthena is the second stealthiest person in the group.
Which is so funny because she has hooves. Like,
Uh-huh. Well, Kagok's being the
Kagok's
largest
is an
guy.
elephant,
Yeah.
so it's yeah.
We're just breaking stereotypes and norms, okay? So
It's true.
fine.
It's true.
Right. So we could either optimize or do the bit.
Up to you.
Is doing the bit not optimal though, guys? Is the real question here is because doing the bit is obviously always the best answer.
Bit is always the meta.
Yeah.
True.
What's the blessing of the trickster again? What does that do?
Can I put that in my-
Advantage on stealth
Just
checks.
advantage on your stealth
Advantage
stuff,
on
so-
stealth checks. Okay. All right. So we would be without that.
Yeah, honestly, almost
Oh, wait,
impossible
that's
for
right,
you
we
to
don't
get caught.
Right, I'm bad. It's this one. Wait, how do I do this one? That one. Bam. I'm smart, guys.
Because she doesn't need to focus on blessing of the trickster. She just has to focus on pass without trace.
Right?
But who cast invisibility? It wasn't Sarisa.
Nah,
Leah.
I think it was
Leah
Leah.
knows it.
So
Wait, what?
Leah knows invisibility.
Oh yeah.
So like
Leah looks up from
could,
her fantasy football league.
Leah could
What?
cast
Wait a
it
minute.
on
Good draft.
Sarisa, and
What?
then Sarisa could have pass without trace on
And
both of
invisible.
them, and then blessing of the trickster on Anthena.
Yeah, yeah. You'd have a plus 10 plus advantage plus whatever your stealth already is, Anthena.
Well, that's pretty good.
Alright. Alright, guys. Bit or optimize?
Well, I don't think if
I feel
I'm
like
looking
the bit
if
is
I'm looking,
optimized now.
yeah, the bit is optimized. We like the bit. I mean, we sent an elephant into a warehouse, but I think Sarisa doesn't want to go by herself the way that she keeps talking.
Of course
Yeah,
not!
no. The bit is Sarisa going by herself. That's the bit.
Yeah.
with her
that's the bit.
armor on. That's the bit. But
With her armor on, that's the bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to
With-
optimize it, you can totally optimize it because
I mean, do we want to get caught the day before our heist?
Not particularly. Don't say yes.
that'd be hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
Then you're gonna have to. This campaign's gonna have an unsatisfying conclusion, and you would hate that. As a storyteller, you would hate that.
I know how to figure this
You really
out.
don't think I planned for you guys getting caught?
What? Oh.
we
no.
have performed
Oh,
criminal
no.
acts.
Yeah,
We've
it
broken
could
into
happen.
other places too. So yeah, it's. Grant knows what he's doing. He's
Well, of
set.
course he
Yeah.
does, but doesn't he want us to succeed?
He wants us
Yeah.
to act. Is what he wants us to do.
You guys are on your own.
Okay, I know how to figure this out. Sarisa takes out a coin.
Ooh, can I manipulate it
Oh,
somehow? I don't think so. You'd see a mage hand.
Yeah, you
Oh,
don't
I
have
can-
legend
oh, wait.
wins, so.
No. Can I minor illusion the result?
Dude!
That
That'd be
you might
funny.
be able to do.
Though, actually, I do need to state, Anthena wants to do it, so I feel like she would not actually make it be. Me, the player, wants it to be serious.
That's what I remember.
I'm fighting an internal battle right now. I'm like, damn it.
Right?
Well, it doesn't
I
have to be
don't-
decided right now.
This is true.
Sarisa took out the coin.
I think this is also true.
we can flip now or we can flip later. And we can have Lady Fortuna decide, my apprentice.
Have we settled on the word apprentice? Okay, that's fine. Yeah. Yes. Lady Fortuna can decide.
That's
Oh boy.
The all-powerful Lady Fortuna.
that's Right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can flip the coin now or later. I really don't care.
I think we should maybe plan out the rest of what we need to do, and then we can just find it. But I do think we should maybe go, at least go by her house today and try to figure something out.
We already voted, so yeah, okay. Fine. What's next?
It'll be better in the long run, because she
Right.
won't be home. Would you rather her be home?
No.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
So
We already voted anyway.
Back to the bigger picture. We've not set any specific timeline as to when we want to do the heist. So I suppose it matters when we get done the keys and the etheric signatures, because once we have those, then all we have to do is turn off the arcane cascade and then go immediately into the bank, right?
Right.
So if you want to do the bank manager in the daytime, and then Lady Gaunt, her summer home at night,
Sounds good.
Oh wait, didn't we say we also wanted to do some last minute shopping today too, though?
that'll be the first thing we take care of today, no matter what.
Right.
I just wanted to
And
know if you plan to break into Lady Gaunt's at night.
Like,
It doesn't have to be tonight. I just want to know
oh, thank goodness.
at night. That was going to be
Yeah.
my next question, but
I think that's probably better, because I imagine she has a much larger staff that would be working during the day.
there's typically a few maids on staff at all times, but there's certainly more so in the daytime.
Okay.
As for my next question, which is, do you want to do the bank manager's house and Lady Gaunt's in the same day, or do you want to wait a full day?
Maybe we should wait a full day, because we also have a thing to take care of in the attic.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. And that.
But we
Yeah,
can
we should
start
be-
with that if you want.
Syriza looks at Athena.
We've quite a few hours in
Athena
the day.
is
So.
looking down. She does not look at you.
Well, maybe we can wait until nighttime for that.
For the attic.
Yes, if we're going to be.
For Eunice thing.
Yeah, yeah.
What does that have to wait till night?
Oh. To give.
500-yard stare, just like fully in her lap.
You know, she kind of points her head towards Athena. Some of us might not be ready just yet.
Who's talking in the
I
back?
hear some. Yeah, who's
Watching the
talking
news.
in the background? Yeah,
Who's
who's
watching the
watching the news? Ooh.
Mysteria.
Hello? Is that me?
I don't know.
Was that
Were
you?
you watching the news?
Was it you? Were you watching the news?
I was. I'm sorry. I thought
Oh,
I was
there.
muted.
Nope.
Busted.
Hold on.
How dare you attempt to know what's going on
Not allowed.
in your
No,
country?
hold on. I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
It's all good. So in terms of your days, does Camille need to draw you like a diagram?
Yes.
Yes.
So you want to split it like 1, 2, 3 days, right?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
So if with these little like ticks being the nighttime, basically.
Yeah.
So you know that you want to do the actual bank like here, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
On the last night, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which means that the cascade needs to happen here, right before that. Is that
Right.
is that right?
Yeah.
And then you want to do Lady Gaunt's summer home at night as well, so that would have to happen here, right?
Yes.
The night before. Now the question is, do you want to do the bank manager here this day before, or do you want to do it all the way on the day before here, or do you want to do it here? Because you got options there.
What's here again? Like, what's this time frame here?
Well, all I'm saying is
That would
we
be
don't know which day we're on yet, right? We could be on this
Yep.
day right now. This is our morning right here, right? And we're going to do bank manager today, and then tonight summer home, and then rest, and then cascade into the bank.
Oh no. Okay.
Or- We could do the bank manager ahead of time, right?
Yeah.
All the way over here, and then now this is today over here.
Yeah, that one.
Or we could move it all
Right.
the way over here, and then this is a free day right now, and then tonight we do the summer home. That's what I'm saying. In terms of the timeline you've drawn for me, that's how I understand it at least. So where the bank manager robbery happens depends on the timeline of our heist. So we need to decide that, right?
Right.
I do
Am I
feel as
making sense?
though the bank manager has to happen within a small time frame of when we break into the summer home, because I feel like if we're breaking into the bank manager's house, that might cause some alarm, or at the very least they might be, noticing that something is amiss. So I feel as though
I would
before they have
agree.
a chance to put maybe some measures in place.
I'd agree with that if
We
you're
have to do
taking the
that.
key from the bank manager's house. That's certainly
Right.
liable to be noticed that it's missing if you're doing it a day
Yeah.
beforehand. But if you're just taking a hair, it can happen whenever, I think. But then, of course, we have to have faith that there's a spare somewhere.
That's
Either
true.
way, complications. But if you only take a hair, that leaves us more flexibility. If you are taking the key, it has to happen as close to the deadline as possible. So it can't happen way out here. It would have to happen here or here.
Why not just put it there? Then we could nab the key and the hair, and if just in case there isn't a spare at the bank.
Well, yes,
Yes,
but
but-
then that packs quite a few things all together at once, and I don't want
Yes.
to exhaust you all right before the hardest part, which is the heist itself.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. If we think about it from a technical standpoint, we want to make sure we have all of our spell slots before.
What the spell slot? I don't know what that is.
That was my nerd voice. That was my
That
my
Leo's nerd
external.
voice. Yeah, that's how Leo sounds.
No, that's not. No,
That
no,
is canon Leo voice.
no.
Yep.
Valeria will hate her now because she's going actually.
What if he's into that?
Actually. Whoa, is he?
You don't know.
Oh my god. I need to find out though.
My head hurts.
All I mean to say is that we've got some pivot points here, and when we choose to rob the bank manager, essentially decides the timeline of the rest of our heist. Yes.
Yes, I agree. Is there any way that we can maybe determine if there is a spare of her key or not before we decide to rob from her? Because if we can determine whether or not we even have the possibility of finding a spare, then we can work on a timeline, a proper timeline.
Yeah,
could-
but that would mean we gotta go back into the bank, though,
Aye,
right?
we could poke about the bank. I asked Anise about it, and all she said was that she wasn't sure. She's not high enough up on the rung to know that information 100%. She said it was likely one exists because it makes sense logically, but as to where it would be, who would have it, where it'd be locked up, that's difficult to say. But I suppose we could look into it more But as Sarisa said, that involves nosing about the bank more, which is always risky.
Exactly. Hmm.
I mean, we could send in. Well, I was going to suggest we use Valerio as a sacrifice. However, he is breaking and entering.
Sacrifice?
I
one
meant
you
it
used
as
there,
a.
sacrifice. What exactly did you mean by that?
You know, we could send you into the bank as our proxy, but A, I don't really want to do that, and B, your stealth and breaking and entering skills are well, no offense.
You're correct there. He scratched the back of his neck.
It's a good quality. You shouldn't have breaking and entering skills like the rest of them.
I suppose though, we could try. If we don't want to know about the bank itself, try talking to them when they're not at the bank.
What do you mean?
Well, we're just seeking information, not the actual key, right?
Yeah.
So information can be gained from people, and people don't always have to be at the bank.
Oh.
That's true.
So, how would we get that information?
Well, I've only been telling the bank manager, so as for who else to follow, hard to say unless you want to give me more days to track more people from the bank.
Ooh.
Is there a way that we could ask the bank manager herself? Do we think there's a way that we could coerce her into giving us that information?
Not without seeming very suspicious.
I agree. I imagine she'd be the most suspicious out of anyone about any questions asked.
That's fair.
Unless you know how to wipe her memory with magic.
Let me take a look.
But even
Take a
that
look at
could
my
cause some
spaghetti.
problems if you wipe too much of her memory and suddenly she notices something's amiss there. Maybe someone else would notice something's amiss. There's a lot of complications with magic, isn't there?
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Still worth thinking about, though. We need as many options as we can possibly have, right?
Yeah.
Was there anyone else at the bank that you noticed on your travels?
Oh, it's been so long since we were at the bank. I can't remember.
I know. Wasn't there like there's somebody in like the library, right? Oh wait, wasn't there like a dragon? Am I misremembering?
No, there's a dragon.
Okay.
There's a dragon. There's also some guy at the very, very beginning who exited the alleyway with that goblin with the drugs.
Oh, the drug guy. Yeah.
Drug guy.
Like a steel trap, guys.
Oh, also now that we have money, we do have a. Or wait, did we already? We might have already picked that up. The drug guy.
What did
We
you
were gonna
want?
get
Pick
something.
that up now.
You
We
wanted,
did it.
you wanted the potion to make people go to sleep, right?
Right,
That was,
I thought
that
there
was
was
for the
something.
troll.
Yeah, no, I remember that, but
There was a potion
Maybe
that
that was-
turned Anthene into a chicken, I think.
Yeah, he does have that polymorph potion as well.
yes, that's it. The chicken one. Yeah, okay. That's
I got
Chicken
you.
potion.
chicken
Yeah, the prototype that he was working
Chicken
on,
potion.
it was not finished when you guys first visited him, and then he finished it.
Right.
It would have
Right.
been really funny if you tried the not finished version, though. That would have been really funny.
Would it?
Yep, because it was he hadn't quite mastered the impermanence of the potion yet
Ah. So I
So-
would have just been stuck as a chicken forever.
for the rest of the campaign. Yeah. Like I said, it would have been really funny.
Well, then you all would be without your bard in a heist campaign. So
No, you would have had to still roll it. Your brain doesn't change. You would have had to still go.
would I just be a fucking chicken?
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah,
look
chicken.
at better fate for her. Can we go back in time and make that happen?
Imagine the wistful looks of the chicken when it discovers that Lucy is dead.
Oh,
5 stages of grief. Yeah.
Chicken and Tina, there.
Single tear rolls down the chicken's
Yeah.
cheek as it stares off into the harbor.
Yep.
But again, back to the bigger picture. We need to decide what we're doing today. And
Okay.
if we're doing the bank manager's house today, that needs to happen. But then that sets into motion everything else. So,
Right. Only if we steal the key, right?
if we steal the key, then we probably have to break into Lady Gaunt's tonight.
What's stopping us from breaking into the bank manager's house twice? We steal the hair, we figure out there's a spare, we need the key, we just break in again. I don't think
I don't
anyone's
know-
gonna miss hair.
I mean,
Oh, you put the hairbrush
yes,
backwards.
getting the hair is a good thing, but she might notice that something's amiss in her house if we're breaking in.
Well, yes, don't break anything.
And also neighbors.
Yeah,
Well,
I mean,
yes, but like if she has neighbors, and be like, oh, what is this group here
Well,
twice?
if we're invisible, who's gonna see us? If we only let one person go in, which we still need to flip a coin on, who's gonna see us? Nobody will know. She might have just misplaced her hairbrush. It's a hairbrush. I misplace my hairbrush all the time.
Sorry, just to interrupt quickly. Sorry, I didn't see your message there, Sunny. That is a redeem for gifting a player inspiration. So you can give one of the players of your choice, whoever you want, of the 4 of them, inspiration, which lets them re-roll any roll that they think they didn't do all that good on. And they can tuck that away in their pocket. So you can just tell me which player you want to give it to, or which character. Anyways, okay, Teresa, you got some. You got inspiration from Sunnyboy.
Thank you, Sunny. Boop.
All right. Anyways, back into it.
I think my idea is genius.
I suppose there's nothing stopping us from breaking in twice. Of course, that will then rely on you lot being extra stealthy both times.
Which, no offense to all of you, but I don't know if it's safe to bank on that.
It opens an avenue of risk, returning to the scene of the crime and repeating the same thing. Obviously, that's going to be risky, but if it's wise to do it, I'll leave that up to you lot.
I'm telling you, no one is going to if the hairbrush... It's a hairbrush. I think my idea is smart. No one's gonna miss any hair on their hairbrush.
Fair. But I don't know.
What if
I
we just
don't.
purchase another hairbrush and put it in its place?
Yes, but then she would probably think it weird that her hairbrush that probably has a little bit of hair in it is perfect and untouched.
Yeah, we just take a... How
Camille-
much do we need?
Camille literally holding a hairbrush, by the way. she just holds it out in front of y'all, and then she just takes some of the hair off of the brush and says, "You don't have to take the brush."
Exactly, we just need to take the hair. So we don't take the hairbrush. Who's going to miss a couple of strands of hair? I'm telling you, we break in, get the hair. If we need to break in again, we just go in again, grab the key, and then everything starts proceeding as planned. I am a genius. Does no one recognize my genius?
You're genius.
It's
Yes, Teresa. Yes.
it's honestly not a terrible plan.
Thank you, Camille.
As long as you all are stealthy, that's what it relies on. As long as there's no sign that you broke in, then we should be able to break in again if we need to. And it affords us a
Exactly.
little bit of flexibility. And it allows us more of a day to plan for robbing Lady Gaunt.
It could. I will say, breaking in the first time, if her spare is not in a house, could give us a clue to where she might keep it.
Exactly. Praise me, everyone. praise me for my genius.
Oh yes, Sarisa, you're very smart. I'm very proud of you. Come here. Come over here. Let me pat your head. Come hither. You want head pats? I'm very proud of you.
That's right. She just kind of pops in between you two.
And Gina's side-eyeing.
Leah gives Sarisa some head pats.
For the time being, do we want to do it like this then? Today is this first gap here. And you're going to break into the bank manager's house today. And then not Lady Gaunt's tonight. That'll be the next night over, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, in the evening, a cascade and into the bank. Is that our tentative timeline? I do want to ask though, that leaves this night open and this day open.
Well, that just leaves us more time to get any unfinished business taken care of. Like with Miss Almond and the thing in the attic. And what else?
Aye, but of
Anything
course,
else?
you could just take care of all that today, bump this till tomorrow, and leave those closer together. But I'll, again, leave it up to you.
Hold on, can you say that again? I was eating and I
I just mean you could take care of all that stuff today. Rob the bank manager tomorrow in the daytime, do Lady Gaunt's at night, and continue from there.
Ooh,
What?
yeah. This one. I like this one.
Camille's looking at everybody else to see what everybody else thinks.
Yeah, it makes sense to me.
Of course, that doesn't leave a lot of time if you need to re-break into her house.
That's fair.
Okay, then the last one. Previous one.
This one.
Yeah. We could do that one.
Right, so bank manager today. Well, first take care of whatever you need to take care of. Rob the bank manager in the daytime. Head back here and we'll regroup. And I suppose just get some sleep.
Yeah. We need to be awake and alert for this, so that makes sense to me.
Alright. And then find some way to occupy ourselves in the daytime tomorrow. And then, when night falls, rob Lady Gaunt. Get back to the Quipper as soon as we're done that, and sleep for as long as we can to recover. And then, when night starts to fall again, hit the cascade and the bank sequentially.
Yeah.
Alright, well, makes sense to me.
Unless
So-
anybody else. Oh, what?
We'll have time tomorrow to do any sort of last-minute things.
I think so, right?
Yeah. That would leave tomorrow empty.
Okay.
But you still have time to do stuff today, because... No. One robbery won't take up 8 hours of the day.
Depends what happens. Well, if that's our plan for today, then I think at least we should try to swing by the merchants round, I believe it was, and see if we can catch the architect who made the golem
Oh, I saw it.
on the way. But if nothing comes of it, we won't push too hard.
Right. I'm going to hang about here for the day. Rourke said he'd be by on his lunch break to deliver, So I'll be here to pick that up and store it safely.
Okay. Sounds good.
Valeria kind of looks around and says, "Is there anything you want me to do today?"
Well, I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Where'd Kagax go? He must be hungry or something. Well, I guess you could continue to tail the bank manager. Make sure nothing changes. Because I'm not too sure what else. I mean, we could also have Valerio go in our stead about the whole golem thing.
Valerio, do you think you'll be able to charm an architect? She's kind of like smirking at him. Like,
Shouldn't be too difficult.
are you?
I can ask around about the golems if you want.
Ooh, yeah, I think that would be very beneficial.
All right. I mean, some of us probably could have done it a little bit better and a little bit quicker, but it's it's fine.
Are you trying to say something, Anthena?
No, I'm just,
Are you sure?
It's just I think somebody did a really good job at our last house distracting the guard, and I just don't know why
You mean,
that's not being taken into consideration. But it's fine.
you mean flirting?
That's not what I was doing. Playing,
What?
playing music, Teresa.
Excuse me. The egg I was eating went down the wrong way a little bit.
Yes.
I'm sure you have another chance to charm somebody, Anthena.
Sure, but I mean, I'm hoping that Valerio is up to the task of getting the information out of him. I don't know his tactics. She's like glaring at him across the table.
He's just kind of sitting there fairly placidly. He's not entirely certain why you're glaring at him.
Down.
He just says, say the word if you want me to ask around. I can do something else. Just tell me where to go and I'll go.
Teresa's staring at Anthena.
What? Why are you looking at me?
No reason.
Mm-hmm.
I am rather confident in you, Valerio.
It's not that I'm not confident in him. I feel like maybe we need.
Do you want time to go get that parrot of yours?
Yes.
That's what I thought. All right, Valerio, you are on golem information duty today.
It shall be done.
You better come back with that information.
Oh
or
my
I'm never
god!
gonna let you live it
I'll
down.
do my best.
And then a question: what's with the hostility?
I'm just a little bit tired, okay? I was kind of up all night. And I feel as though my abilities are being questioned.
Camille just folds her arms and just gives you a look like she told you so.
Just like everybody, so maybe not keep looking at me for things that aren't entirely my fault, okay? Okay.
Right. Okay. Right. All right. It sounds like we've got everything all sorted, right? All situated, right?
Camille nods.
Or am I missing something?
guess.
Anthena,
What? I said I guess. Yes, it's ready to go. It's fine.
I think she might be projecting, guys. What do you guys think?
Maybe.
Now she's glaring at you.
Athena, all I'm saying is that you've been rather snippy with Valerio, who's done nothing but help us this entire time.
She's just
Not being
grouchy.
snippy.
She's
He's
just
perfectly capable.
grouchy.
I just...
She's grumpy because she didn't get any sleep.
Yes, well, whose fault is that?
It's the boats, actually, which is nobody's. Just a freak accident.
Yes, the freak boat accident.
Mhm.
Of course.
No
It
one could
was-
have predicted it.
It was pretty freaky, you're right.
I give Valerio a bardic inspiration. Yes, it only lasts for 10 minutes.
The
That's
bard's
not
apology.
important. Yeah. I give him a little ditty and a wink, and there he goes. Now we're fine.
You give him a ditty.
Yeah, like a little, you know, like a little
Yeah.
tune.
Yeah. Just making it.
Oh my god, okay. D-I-T-T-Y. A ditty.
It's not funny because I had to explain it though.
Bad.
I'm sorry, guys.
Don't forget the
I'm
spray
sorry.
bottle.
I'm sorry.
So Camille just kind of stands up from the table and says, "All right, then, are we all in agreement on what to do next?"
Yes.
Where'd Kagox go?
He went over there a little bit ago. I think he's hungry.
Ah, more food, I imagine. All right, well, if that's all there is, then let's get to it, shall we?
Yeah. Oh, but I didn't have a coffee with those Domsha peppers in it just yet. Real quick. She's gonna scamper. But stops and looks at Athena. Do you want some?
Can I get mine without the pepper?
Fine. I'll make sure
Then,
yours
yeah.
doesn't have any pepper. I love what you did with your hair, by the way.
She's like, what? What is she even talking about? And I think like goes to like you know, just rest her head on her hands, like, you know, in her hair. She's like, what the? Oh, Sarita. Leah, don't look stupid.
What? No.
You're lying to me.
No.
She runs upstairs.
It's quite not.
To go
No.
fix it.
No, it's nice.
It's French.
I look like a pencil.
Thank you. I'm glad you clocked my reference.
I love Fleabag.
I love I love Fleabag.
Claire, it's fine. It's French.
It's French.
sweet-
I like that gag because it's exactly what she fucking asked for.
Seriously,
I love Fleabag.
seriously, you make your way over to the bar to get some coffee. Kagox, you're already there?
Yes, I've just been trying to order food.
Right. Yeah, Abigail
Lots of
will
it.
get you some. Abigail will get you as much food as you can manage. She'll just kind of keep running back and forth. She's kind of like sweating by the end of it. She's wiping her forehead as you walk up, Cerisa. Sorry, Cerisa, what did you want?
Are you good?
Yes, just, you know, your friend here requires large quantities of food. So, you know, just running back and forth. Did you want something, though? I can grab you what you need.
Just 2 coffees, please. One with Domsha peppers in it. And Kekox, give her a breather for a second. My goodness.
I mumble something in my native tongue, and then I point to the bottles on the shelf, and then I bang my fist on the counter.
That's rude.
I point and bang my fist on the counter.
Yes, just tell him to grab whatever he wants. I'm getting your coffee.
Now, Kagox, was that really necessary? Oh, Kagox.
Okay. We bro-vaulted the counter.
Kagox, you're not allowed to go behind the counter. Oh, what has gotten into you?
I just look at Cerisa and then I start eating and drinking.
Oh. That's terrible manners, Kagox. Apologies. I don't know if he got up on the wrong side of the... Cerisa realizes that Kagox doesn't sleep in the bed. The wrong side of the hallway.
Yes, you really should avoid jumping back here. We've got lots of fires and hot pans and stuff, so it's really not entirely safe to be back here if you're not a member of the staff. So, we recommend don't come back behind the counter. But here's your coffee.
Oh, thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Kagox, you also need to be saying please and thank you. It's only proper manners.
I grumble something and Loxodon, an old dialect of Loxodon.
Come now, Kagox.
I'm just stuffing my face. I'm stuffing my face and just like looking at Cerisa because she keeps saying my name.
Kagox, did you get enough sleep last night? Like, what's going on?
I'm gonna pick up my food and go to this table.
Oh,
Whoa.
Everyone in a bad mood this morning.
ooh, you rude fuzzball, you. Ah. Well, yeah, sorry about him. I really don't know why he's so grouchy. Probably slept on a squeaky floorboard, but I'll make sure that he doesn't do that again. Sorry about that, she says, nervously looking at Killer Lily.
Abigail says, "Oh, it's all right."
No, really. I'll make sure he doesn't do that again.
Yeah, Lily's kind of standing like behind Abigail, kind of like backing her up a little bit, and she just kind of looks at you and nods and says, next time the lad'll mind his manners, yes?"
Yep, he'll mind his manners. I'll make sure he minds his manners. Thank you for the coffee. I'm gonna go sit down now. Thank you.
She nods.
May Fortuna smile upon you. Is there something going on with Kagox, Leah?
I don't know. I mean, this morning he seemed alright. We were going over phonetics.
Yeah, but was he grouchy at all?
No. If anything, he seemed in a good mood. He wanted to bring that teddy bear to Sprout and write a little letter. Why does... I worry it's something that we've noticed already, yes?
Oh no. She sips her coffee. We, and I hate to say this, might need to address the elephant in the room.
Why did you have to word it like that?
I don't know. It doesn't matter. We are about to really get into the serious business. And, K-Cox has got me a wee worried right now. You know, like he was being all grouchy and saying stuff that I didn't really understand. I don't know. Was it like dwarven or something? I don't know.
Does he look dwarven to you?
I don't.
It's probably his native tongue.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Got it. But anyway, yeah, he was. You missed that whole thing. He was being so absolutely rude, and it felt funny. No. Didn't feel. Oh.
It's. I just hope that his aggression, if it is related to what we think it may be, that it does not get worse.
Do you think it's gonna get any better? He hasn't let me really examine him at all.
It seems as though it's coming and going, but I can't tell what the stimulus is.
Well, that's
I
because
have
he's not
no
letting us.
idea.
He's not letting us figure that out.
It's because I think he's unaware that it's even happening.
Maybe he just doesn't want to address it or something stupid like that.
I don't know. I feel as though if his mental state is different at times, it is possible that he's not even aware it's going on.
But he doesn't even want to believe us then, because we've been telling him, haven't we? Right?
Have we told him?
Yes.
When he's
yes.
not?
Yes, I remember now. I had a whole argument with him. And he even called me by his son's name.
Yes, but then but the thing is that conversation, if he's called you by his son's name, then was it possible that he wasn't completely lucid during that either?
I think by the end of it, he realized something, I think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Because how do we even tell if he is lucid? You know?
Well, I can tell you right now, he was being a grouch. But we do need to figure this out soon, not later. Soon.
Yes, because what if this happens while we're in the vault?
Exactly. Oh gosh, I can't even imagine how horribly that will go. We also need to talk to Athena about this as well.
Speak of the devil.
Oh.
The devil from the Bible. So.
Oh, well, Chance B. Athena,
Fortuna.
we have something? No, we're not talking about Fortuna.
Just anytime Chance is involved, just Fortuna. That's
Fortuna.
Yeah, I know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're such a
Fortuna.
big
Yeah.
She's
Fortuna
wearing a
fan,
user-
name 4 of her albums.
I think your hair looks pretty. And here's your coffee. And she hesitates for a second. She sips the one she's been drinking, the one with the Derbyshire pepper. She's like, okay, now this one's yours.
Athena will mage hand it over to herself. And she like very hesitantly takes a sip of it after the sand incident. But realizes that you did not spike it with dashi peppers, so she drinks her coffee and says thank you.
She's got to keep Athena on her toes.
Facts.
She's always terrified what's gonna happen next.
Anyway, we've been talking about a certain Kgox.
What about him?
About a certain Kgox.
Well, you
A
know.
certain- Not just anyone.
I think Cerise's just gonna go ahead and fill in on what just happened.
Yeah. You fill Athena in on what just occurred, so you can just operate on the information that you watched happen. Athena, you don't have to go back over it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know, maybe he also didn't get enough sleep, but I think that really means anything.
Well, from what Leah said, he was in a good mood, and now he's suddenly not for whatever reason. He was talking with us normally here at the table, and then he suddenly just waltzed away and started behaving, I don't know, I think differently.
He often waltzes away, and you know he doesn't like being told what to do, so I'm sure it was just him. Combination of a lot of things.
But, okay, say that that's true. Kgox still has an issue that we need to figure out what it is and maybe what we can do about it very soon and not later.
Let it be known for the record, chat. My computer just tried to get me to update to Windows 11. Nobody can see it, but that's what just happened. I'm not doing it. You can't make me.
Don't do it. Don't let him.
Did Kgox leave?
Oh yeah, Kgox is gone.
Don't
by
let
the way.
him.
Just to clarify that, Kgox has left
Gone,
the building.
okay.
He is gone.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
Athena goes to like look for him to be like, well, he's acting fine, but then she doesn't see him, and she's like,
Wait.
oh no, do you think he's trying to fish in the ocean again?
Oh, Fortuna, did he get up and leave by himself?
I'll go look for him.
Oh no.
This is the reason I'm chugging that coffee.
Athena's got her coffee. She's
We need to
I'll
look
bring back the
for
mug, I promise.
We usually we don't let you. Usually we don't let you take those with you, but it's all right if you bring it back. Promise.
I'll bring it back, I promise.
We are the worst patrons at this place.
We are the worst patron.
If they didn't know and like come with you guys would have been banned from your sessions ago.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're like,
She
we hate
thinks
you
he's
guys.
just outside, so she's not prepared to actually leave. She just thinks she's looking up.
All right. Yeah. You make your way outside, everybody, and Kgox is nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere?
Nope, you don't see him. He's gone.
Oh my
Oh fuck.
goodness, return the mugs. We have a stray Kgox to find.
Can I try to... how does message work? Do I have to see somebody? I think so.
I
Within,
don't
a creature
think
within
if
range.
if you know them well enough, you don't need to actually see them. But
Okay,
He
it's
has to be within
120
range.
feet. Can I... Yeah. Can I just try to reach out and see if I can... Get him?
You guys been talking for a while. I think he's out of range.
Alright, Athena will bring her mug back in. Shit, alright.
You
Give me
want
the
to try to
mug.
figure
Give me
out
the
where he
mug.
went? You can survival check if you want, but
I would like to do that, yeah.
Give me the mug.
interesting
Hey, I'm giving you the mug!
inversion.
Aggressive.
Okay, it's a dirty 20 on survival.
I'm gonna bring you guys aside.
Cerisa returns the mugs.
Abigail looks very quietly grateful that you didn't break them. Alright, yeah, so you make your way outside. And as I said,
So many
Chaos is nowhere to be seen, but if you want to make a survival check to try to like track him, hunt the hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, I made one.
Oh, yeah, there I see.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, okay. You it's not as though he's leaving footprints per se, because most of this is stone. But I imagine Kegox is sort of on a bit of a trek right now, and maybe not perfectly moving around everything gingerly, let's say that. So I think it's not too difficult with a 20 to be able to kind of follow the signs of things that have been nudged out of the way.
Yeah, that was my deal. I was like, are these fucking trees broken or...
Not anything to that extent. I think actually he's probably already chopped that one down like sessions ago.
oh, right, of course. Of course. How could I forget?
But you know, crates that have been kind of moved out of the way. You know, occasionally as you start to pass through the crowd in a certain direction, you overhear some people talking about that massive fellow that passed on through. So with the 20, yeah, you kind of get little hints here and there of where the man might have traveled. And so you're able to kind of track him. Now I want to know, can you predict where he went? I think that's more interesting.
Maybe.
And if you think you can just guess it right now, go for it. Other than that, I can give you a like north, east, southwest kind of direction, and then you can see if you can guess it. But I'm just curious if you want to try to guess it. It's like, do you know Kegox well enough?
I think Athena will turn to the rest of them. And she's kind of like... Yeah, oh yeah, well she'll unfurl the map. Yeah, she'll turn to the rest of them and she'll be like...
Yeah, you can all take part in it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But she's like, she is making a point to not act nervous, but she's kind of rambling in the way that indicates that she is. And she's just like, well, I mean, he said something about, didn't you want to go back to the bakery, give something to Sprout? I mean, he's probably just there and didn't want to, just wanted to go off on his own. It's probably fine. Yeah.
Didn't you say that?
That's right. Yeah, he wanted to go give Sprout a teddy bear, and he wrote a letter.
Oh, are you sure he went in that direction?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I'm sure, but I mean, where else would he have gone?
If you want, I can give you the next step of clues from your 20 if you want. I just wanted to know if you wanted to guess without me telling you, because you did roll a 20, so I can just help you. But yeah. I just wanted to know if you wanted to guess like with zero information.
I do. I feel like that's my guess. Or back to the beach because he's often very hot. Maybe in a fountain somewhere. I'm trying to think of any other place that would have been significant to Kegox.
I can give you a compass bearing and then you can guess if you want. But
okay, yeah, do that.
I mean, you are following general traces, so you would have a compass bearing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it is east.
East. Okay. All right.
Okay.
That would be my guess.
Okay. Then let's hurry up. If we think he went there, he's somewhere in that direction. We gotta go right now.
But I mean, he's probably fine. He's just delivering it. I mean, it's.
He left without saying anything. We need to go.
She is actively moving in that direction while just like mumbling to herself, like it's probably.
No, move faster! Move faster! Teresa starts pushing them both.
I know your
forward.
tiny legs aren't talking to me. Okay, all right, I can move faster than you in a couple of steps.
Prove it!
Speed walking.
Alright, so you're making for the bakery then?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's speed walking speed.
Sure. Now, Kegox, I don't know how long you would loiter where you're going, so you tell me if you think you're still there. They didn't take that long. They just had a brief discussion about you and then followed,
he would have gone and
back outside,
Yeah, he'd be back outside at that point. Probably the owners are confused. The owners and Sprout are confused because he's not communicating properly.
All right. Yeah, so you guys make your way along the coastline across the central canal, and eventually wind your way south up that long hill toward Fer de Lavenois, which is the lighthouse / bakery. And as you're walking up the hill, as you kind of crest the top of that hill, you see Kegox kind of wandering back down it in the opposite direction.
Anthena runs up to him and gives him a hug. She's still muttering, like, see, guys, he's fine. He's fine. And we found him in
We found him.
Oh, good.
You guys' legs are too tall.
You hug Kegox, and as you hug him, his arms are like out at his sides, like he doesn't know what's going on. And then he gently pushes you.
What? Kegox?
He points to himself. Kegox.
Yeah. What?
Oh no.
Okay. Guess I should have asked. I mean, not everybody's in the mood for a hug. I'm sorry.
Hi, Kegox. Do you know who we are?
That happens when we flip you at the same time.
He's just running at
We did it at the same time.
I flipped you at the same time, so you flipped yourself back.
Leah's turning in a circle.
the really like quiet.
Yeah.
You know that Markiplier clip where he's like, you know the one.
I know the one. I'm sorry. We did it at the same time.
No, I'm absolutely fine. There's absolutely nothing wrong. But I don't know if they understand me when I say that.
Yeah, he's all good. Let's go rob the bank manager.
Kegox, did you go to give something to Sprout?
Yeah, I gave Sprout a gift. But again, I don't know if they understand me.
What's that sound like to us?
Language you don't understand.
Kegox? We don't understand what you're saying.
Can I message him? Kegox?
Yeah, you certainly can. the kind of that spell doesn't change your languages, but
I'm wondering, but if it's like in your head, I don't know. She's trying things.
no, it's
she just
certainly-
messages him.
it's certainly worth a try. But I was just saying, like, the spell has nothing to do with languages.
Oh no, certainly not.
Oh, wait, guys.
Do you have comprehend languages?
Guys, I do.
That'd be
Leah
goated.
has
That
comprehend
would be
language.
goated.
Oh my
It's probably a little bit useful, at least, right?
Guys, Leah has comprehend languages, guys.
Every single problem that you guys come across in this campaign is just like the three of you just like steam coming out of the top of your heads as you try to solve the problem, and then like an hour later Leah's like, oh wait, I have the exact solution to all my spell.
Wait, guys.
Utility
Wait, guys.
spellcaster, the Swiss
guys,
Army caster.
The utility caster, yeah. That's their entire role, is to just like sit back and let everybody else try to solve the puzzle for an hour, and then you just go, guys, I could just do this though.
Okay, but like, I don't think it makes Leah able to speak it. She can just understand it. So
Certainly a step in the right direction.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's better than nothing.
All right, Leah will cast comprehend languages on herself. Last for an hour.
Very well. So yeah, like mid-sentence, suddenly you can start to understand Kegox.
Okay.
So, Kegox,
What
you
does
can
he
give us
say?
half a sentence.
Fine. I gave Sprout a bear.
Oh, we don't
Um,
understand
If
what
I
he's saying.
He
If I
said
message him-
he's given Sprout the bear.
What?
is what he said.
You can.
That's not what
You
he
can
said.
understand
He didn't
this?
say that.
No, it's it's a spell that I have. He's not speaking common.
Ah, okay. Well, at least someone.
Why not?
Hang on. I don't know. Leo will pull out one of her mysterious pages of paper that come from somewhere. And she'll draw a really terrible picture of a teddy bear and point at it, and then point at the building at Kagox.
Wait, couldn't Kagox understand what we were saying though?
No, did he? Wait, did he?
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
he
he
said.
He wait, so
Yeah,
he
he
comprehended
responded
us,
to
but
my
he can't speak.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah,
All right, hang on.
he
Forget
is
that. I didn't do
answering
that.
questions,
Leah
so-
didn't do that. Leah didn't do
Ah
that.
ha ha.
You guys didn't hear
Just-
that. I didn't say that.
Does it sound the same in message? Is it still incomprehensible to me?
Yeah, you can't understand.
She's kind of okay, gosh, she's looking up at you like very confused, and there's like a really, I don't know, her eyes are like huge.
His eyes look small.
Can Sarisa do a medicine check?
Does he have a concussion? Maybe he hit his head. Something. I mean, sleeping on the floor probably isn't right, Leah. I mean, you're
medicine check, yeah.
doctor.
I don't think he has a concussion.
I mean, that would explain it, right? I mean, that's why he's just acting weird. We can fix it.
What's
Just
my medicine check?
heal him
I
or
mean-
something.
I would like to use my lucky thing. That's not happening. That's not happening. Nope. That is not happening. Lucky
You have
baby.
inspiration. Yeah.
You do
I'm
also have
saving
inspiration that you can save, but
Oh, okay, true.
Oh, well, then that's just like another slot of lucky, then, isn't it? My goodness.
yeah. So this just
All right.
means you use one of your little checkboxes there for lucky, and then you can make another roll and then you can choose which one you want to use essentially. But you're probably not picking the 3.
No.
This is also an ability check you can guidance it. It's one that you're consciously making, so you can guidance it.
Yeah, I high five myself. I don't know if you guys heard the little.
Okay. Yeah, so just roll a little d4 and add that to your 17. Because I presume you don't want that 3.
No, I don't want that 3.
All right, so dirty 20. Yeah, with a dirty 20, you look Kegox over and he kind of looks down at you. Again, there's no like physical symptoms that you can see. You can't see any sort of like obvious like injury to his head other than the wounds he's obviously sustained while you guys were fighting alongside him. But nothing that was any different than when you looked at him this morning. But he has that same kind of like half glassy look in his eyes as last time he was having strange lapses in his mental capacities.
Hmm.
I was hoping they would tell me more.
Kagox, how are you feeling?
He's not.
I am very, very warm. It is very hot here. I don't like it here.
Well, yes, it is warm here because of the sun, but
He's going through his thing right now. He's.
I have eaten already. We should hunt some food so that way the 3 of you can eat.
no,
Oh,
it's Kagox. It's all right. We've eaten. Leah will test something. She's gonna cast a very, very gentle frostbite at him to try and cool him down a little bit.
Yeah, you can kind of cast it like in the area around him, you know,
Yeah.
so that it kind of chills the air, gives him a little bit of a cooler breeze.
Yeah.
Very well. Kegox, you feel that sudden kind of chill wind across your fur.
He smiles and approves. There was a cold place I remember. It was a cave inside of a hut. It was very cold. I liked it there. I'd like to go back.
You mean the freezer at my house?
What's he saying?
He liked being in the cold storage at my home. That's what he's saying.
Well, Fortuna, have mercy.
When are we hunting the Gaunt?
Well, hunting isn't the word I would use per se.
Why is he
But-
We will slay the Gaunt. Yes.
Slaying. Not sure if we can use that word either.
Why is he saying slaying?
He's asking when we're going to be hunting / slaying the Gaunt.
Okay. We need to distract him.
Perhaps it would be beneficial to put him back in the cold storage for the time being.
So, back to your place.
I only say that because she's gonna message Sarisa and say, I only say that because it feels as though maybe having him able to wander around is probably not the best idea.
No, I
Possibly.
agree.
And
back
if
to the house.
need be, I can cast alarm on the door if we need to. Keggox!
Kgox! Hey, Kgox! You said that you want to go back to the refrigerator?
The cold place.
The cave in the hut. Yes, your hut. Your clan's hut. Yes, I want to go back there.
You want to go back? Okay, then we're gonna go back. All right, Keggox?
Okay.
You said that you already gave the bear to Sprout?
Yes. I went in and I gave them the bear. I don't know if they understood what. They looked confused.
Well, did you give them the letter too?
Yes.
The one that we wrote?
Yes.
Good.
I handed him to them like this, and he sticks out his hands very abruptly and forcefully.
Okay.
What's he doing?
One of you maybe want to poke in there and make sure that they know what's going on. Awesome. I'd do it, but I'm kind of the line of communication right now.
Right. Okay. Just convince him that we're going where. Okay, I'll go in. You convince him that we're going back to your place.
We are going back to my... Okay, Keggox, where are you running off to?
I hear the water.
Do you want to go look at the water?
Yes.
Okay, but let's be careful. The edge is rather sharp and steep. You don't want to fall. But we can go look.
And I'll just sit down by the cliff.
Alright. The other two, you briefly dip your heads inside the bakery to see if they understand what the heck is going on.
Yes. Even Dina's coming along with Cereza.
She's kind of standing, like, very still, not really moving. But if she sees you going in, I think she'll peek her head in behind you.
Alright. Yeah, you duck your head into the bakery, and you see Sprout and Rufus. Rufus is kind of back now behind the counter, just sort of working his way through some of the day's kind of notes. And Sprout is just sort of wandering around when you walk in. She's holding a bear in her arms, And she looks over and kind of lights up at you guys as you enter. And says, "Oh, hello. I was hoping that when the other fellow showed up that you all would be showing up as well."
Oh, yes. Hi, Sprout.
The other man, though, he was talking a little bit funny.
Oh, Cereza will kind of kneel down to her level. I mean, okay, wait. Hold up. Hold on.
I would say you're almost certainly taller than Sprout.
Oh, yes. So Cereza will kneel down a little bit to be on Sprout's level. Oh, he was talking funny?
Uh-huh. Did he burn his tongue on something or something like that? He was talking strange. I didn't understand any of it. And Rufus kind of comes up behind her and says, "I thought he was."
What's he now? Talking funny?
Certainly was no language that I know.
Do you mind if I ask how else he was acting? Like, did you notice anything else?
Well, he sort of stomped in here and it seemed like he was angry almost at first, but then he offered, well, the bear to Sprout, and, well, that was awful sweet of him. And then, well, he sort of held it out a little forcefully, and, well, gave Sprout a little bit of a start, but it was a bear. It was a sweet gesture regardless. And, oh, he attached, where's the note, Sprout? And Sprout runs off and grabs something off the counter and goes, "Here it is, Papa," and holds it up to you guys. He gave a note which sort of explained it a little bit more.
Oh, do you mind if I look at it? Just real quick. Promise to give it back.
Yeah, half of the note is kind of like scribbled scrawlings that don't make a lot of sense, and the other half of the note is clearly been guided along by Leah.
Oh, okay. Thank you for letting me see this real quick. And she hands the letter back to Sprout.
She takes it back.
I'd like to sincerely apologize for his erratic behavior.
Oh, well, it really wasn't a bother. Don't think that. It was just a little odd, that's all. But once we had the note, we did understand.
I'm just relieved to hear that he didn't cause too much of a commotion.
No kerfuffle to be found.
And was there anything else at all that you noticed about his behavior? I apologize for asking again.
Well, not really. Just as soon as he entered, he was stomping back off outside. I say stomping, but I can't truly say if the fella was angry or not. He sort of just has a tendency to stomp wherever he goes. Heavy footfalls and all that.
True. I can guarantee to you that he was not angry in the slightest. I'm pretty sure.
But other than that, it really just left us a tad confused, but no harm done or anything like that.
Okay. Again, sorry about his behavior.
Oh no, it's really no trouble.
Well, our friends are actually waiting for us outside.
All right. I do hope the fella gets back into his right mind. Or at least resolves whatever was going on with him.
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out. Whatever it is he's got going on.
Well, both of our well wishes are with you.
Thank you. We greatly appreciate it.
Vehemently nods quickly. Her hair goes everywhere. Right, well, if your friends are waiting, we won't keep you. Do stop by and visit again if you have the time.
Yes, of course. And maybe next time we'll be able to make an order.
Aye, well, the bread's always fresh around here, so do stop by.
May Fortuna smile upon both of you.
Have a lovely day. Sprout waves.
Alright, Antina. We need to go back out and check on them.
She's looking at you. She just nods, turns around.
So, how are we doing out here?
Kagox is drawing symbols in the dirt.
Leah, what's he doing?
Can Leah read those? Because if she touches the surface, she can understand the written language. But I don't know if this counts as like a written language.
I think it's close enough.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not a traditional written language, it's a little unique, but the spell would, if you can understand what he's saying, I don't think there's any reason why you wouldn't be able to read it.
Okay, so she'll touch the ground.
Yeah, so he does the triangle with a little hourglass to represent, leader warrior, and then he's drawn another one, which is like, it looks like a triangle with like two little circles that look like ears, but he has determined that is Anthena because the circles are her horns, and then he's drawn one to represent Leah, and it's it looks like an eye, like an uppercase I, but it's basically the symbol for bone.
Oh, word.
And then Ceresa's is a long squiggly line.
Yeah. I don't know about long, but...
Is that us?
Yes.
I don't know if Ceresa is that long.
He looks down, and upon noting this, he erases like half of it. He rubs dirt in about like 2/3 of what he's drawn. You're right. She is very small.
Yes, you have to account for her size.
Ahem.
Oh, and then he puts like a lightning bolt next to Ceresa's. She is also very loud.
Hey, why are you laughing?
She is a little bit loud, isn't she?
No, I'm not.
Yes, Anthena and Ceresa, this is us. He's drawn himself with us.
And he draws like a feather over top of Leah and Anthena's. You two are very smart.
Oh. And Ceresa doesn't get one.
She has the lightning bolt for loud.
Of course. So
You can only be two things. Loud or
you can only be loud or smart. You can't be both.
You can't be both. You're one or the other.
When you're born, they choose for you in the hospital, loud or smart.
Loud or smart.
What are you telling me? She doesn't look smart?
She's dressed very smartly.
But her clothing is loud too. She would not be good on a solo hunt.
I feel like I should be offended, but I don't have the evidence for it.
Other than the scribbles in the
Other
dirt.
than the dirt scribbles, yeah. Well, if Sprout and her father seem to be all right, then I suppose
Just a little,
could-
little surprised.
yes, I suppose Kegox, if you wanted to go back to the cold storage, I do suppose we could stop there. She kind of looks at Anthena and Teresa.
Yeah, we should go there.
Yes. We'll chat when we get there. But, come on, Kegox. We're gonna go back to the cold storage, okay?
He just nods and he stands up and he starts going in that direction. He has not forgotten the direction in which the cold cave is.
He knows he wants that cold cave so bad.
As he starts to walk, Anthena will very kind of gently grab him by the arm, not to hold him back, which she could not do, but she's like walking next to him, and she's just gonna cast just a little first level healing word, just to see something. I imagine you're at full hit points, but
Yeah.
she thinks it'll help. She thinks it'll.
I mean, I don't think it does anything. What do you think, Yoden?
No.
It doesn't do anything. He's not physically hurt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I know that. She doesn't know that.
Right.
But
So
she's
yeah,
just kind of like, she's like hanging onto his arm and walking, looking
hell?
up at him.
Yeah, you make for Leo's home, which actually is really close to here.
That's
Just,
true.
it's literally just down the road. Probably see it from the lighthouse. So yeah, you make it down the road, but I think we should probably stop here because
Yeah.
we're already a half an hour over.
Oh, dang.
Didn't want to interrupt any
we
scenes
did-
there, but we're already half an hour over.
Oh, we didn't start till later. Technically, we're on
That's
time.
true.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
I mean that doesn't change how late I keep everybody by going later. You know, the session
Fair enough.
is a longer length, but it's still later in the evening, so I don't want to keep everybody too late if they've got
Fine.
stuff to do.
Fine, if you say so.
It's a good little break point before we get into something else, you know.
This is fair.
Okay.
Scene change. All right, yeah. So we'll pause right there, and we'll get back to it next time. Let's quickly head over here.
also, I'm sorry again that it wasn't muted. My microphone said it was muted.
It's
I'm
not
so
a big deal.
sorry.
It's just- it just sounded
No,
like
it is
very
a big
quiet
deal.
mumbling. It's all good. You're good. Okay, so I believe it's a no for next week, isn't it? Because Rika, you're busy
Yeah.
for the full week, so we can't reschedule, right? You're
Oh.
doing your
Yeah.
What you up to?
your suffer week, your week of suffering.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit!
don't
Oh,
really-
no.
Was that the? Why are we suffering?
So she has to play. Her
No.
chat donated so much money to her that she has to play Subnautica.
Right. Oh my god. Okay. So I saw this on your Twitter. You show up in my timeline, so I was reading about it.
Good work,
Congrats on getting the horn, the crumb horn. Is that what it was? Right.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. Congrats. When you're
But
playing
with every
Subnautica,
boon, the monkey's paw
There was-
curls, and Subnautica
Yeah.
looms up behind her in the distance.
yeah. Cerisa, the secret when you're playing Subnautica
Don't help her!
is
Don't help her! We want this. We want this.
no,
That's what we want.
guys.
This is a
guys,
trial
the
by
secret,
fire.
No, the secret is when you get in the game, your starting area. You just want to leave.
No.
Just keep
Oh,
going.
Yeah, just pick a direction and swim straight.
You
in
pick
that
a direction and swim that direction
yeah,
because
that's
you
the
need
key.
to collect like
That's
things.
the key.
You have to go. You just have to pick a direction and set it because like staying in your escape pod is loser behavior.
True.
You can't beat the game by just staying there.
Real.
So as soon as you get in the game,
Chat, I
just
hope-
start swimming.
All members
Just
of
start
Rika's
swimming.
chat that are currently watching right now, I hope you know this is going to be a full week of just the inside of that rescue pod. You're just going to be looking at the inside of the rescue pod for like 5 streams straight. It's going to be a podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, she's like, hey guys, sounds like there might be a creature outside. I don't know. I'm not going out there.
That's not my problem up there. Oh, yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna be suffering next week.
But yeah, so it seems like we can't do one next week. So that's all good.
I'm sorry, guys. It was for the Crumhorn, though.
Tis what it is.
Oh,
But just in the interest of thinking about it, we don't have to commit to anything right now. But
Googling
like,
what a crumhorn
does
is.
moving it to Wednesdays help, or Liv, does that not work for you? 'Cause I
Let
know
me check my
Tuesdays seem like a
schedule.
no-go for Gabby, so we're probably not doing Tuesdays
Yeah.
anymore.
Yeah, most of the time.
Which is
Let me
fine,
check my
but,
schedule because
Like
it's been
Wednesday or
changing. Because
Thursday, because it could be either
It'll be
or.
quick.
for me.
Yeah, we usually have Wednesdays off, and then Thursday, at least for the next week or two, I only have rehearsal till 6:30, so like I can be here at 7.
Well, again, we don't have to decide anything right
Well-
now, Liv. So just think about that. If
Okay.
yeah, Wednesday or Thursday works better for you. Try to work that out because we're skipping next week, so you got a full week to figure it out. And then just let me know as soon as you're able to what day works.
See, but Wednesday works the week after next, but then Thursday works the week after that.
I mean, we can keep swapping it. Like, we can just keep switching. It's not the end of the world.
Oh no, but then I'd
So-
feel bad.
No, it's just not a big deal.
don't
I
feel
think
bad,
it's better to get the session in than to miss it entirely, right? So I
Yeah.
think
That's fair.
it's totally fine to move it around. I have no issue with that.
But
Um,
yeah, we had our only other front desker aside from my friend Haley quit, so they're borrowing me at the so so much overtime. It's okay. It's okay. 30 an hour. 30 an hour. It's all worth it. It's all worth it.
But yeah, so you can figure it out later, but just keep that in your head and try to puzzle that out for us as soon as you're able to.
I shall.
Over the next week. But yeah, so we'll say it's a no-go for next week, and we'll figure out something else to do. You can bet I'll definitely be watching the Subnautica stream.
Oh yeah, me too.
I love
I'm
that
gonna
game.
be
That
there.
game's good.
Oh, God.
It's very good. It's very.
There's
It's kind of
legitimately
scary.
a lot to
NGL?
appreciate about it. I think you'll find that, Rika. You'll be scared out of your mind, but you will actually appreciate the game itself.
It's very fun. It is very fun. I'm not even scared of the deep ocean like that, and that game kind of freaked me out a little bit. So
Yeah,
make sure all
it's
the
just
lights in your
kinda-
room are on.
No, I'm
turn
not.
them
it's
off.
very
Turn
good.
them
No,
off.
I will never play that game.
No.
Turn them off.
Or if you have color LEDs, just make them blue.
Mhm,
No,
I'm
thank
ready.
you.
Easy.
No, thank you.
Immersion.
I'm good.
With
Thank
the
you.
immersion, Rika. Immersion.
I'm
Go
good.
stand in the shower for a full minute, fully clothed,
just
and then
yep.
go stream for true full immersion.
Yep. Put on a wetsuit and then just stand there in your bathroom streaming.
I'm good.
No, you should do that. You should also play some ambient deep sea noises in the background
Nope.
when you're not
Put on-
playing it to keep
No.
you in the mindset.
Put on one of those like 5 hours of silence, but every once in a while there's a jump scare videos. Put on one of those.
Yes, do that. Yeah. Like it'll keep you in the.
Keep you locked in, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll never sleep again. That's just me never sleeping again,
But
guys.
maybe this is what this will like galvanize you. Like you'll be just like cracked after this. You'll be perfect.
Do you really believe that?
Unshakable.
Do you
This is
actually
true.
Oh,
believe that?
No.
As we have
Yeah.
played. No, I didn't think so. We've
Now
played.
you know how many times we've played Phasmophobia and it's not been any different.
No, it never is. It never is.
It's alright, the ghosts can't get you underwater, surely, right?
Sure. Yeah, it's
Unless
not the
they're
ghost.
Sunken pirate ghosts.
Please don't put that on me. Don't do that to me. I
Alright,
don't need more.
But anyways, that's all for tonight, everybody. So thank you for watching. Thanks for the follow we got there. I apologize. I don't always thank the followers right on the moment that they follow, just because I hate to interrupt a good RP scene. But thank you, Untamable Tiger, for the follow. Very kind of you. Yeah, I will see you guys. Us for streams this week. I don't know. Maybe we'll do on Friday if I'm around. Just because we had to kind of move. typically we do Tuesday, Thursday, but we were moving it to today, so I didn't do one yesterday. So I think maybe we'll do Wednesday, Friday. We'll see. I'll announce it on Twitter, so you can check me out there. Here's the link. I always forget to do my links at the end of the stream. Yeah, follow me on Twitter and I'll announce what we're doing for streams. Maybe we'll make some maps, and then finish the stream by blowing our brains out in Silksong.
Well,
they apparently have patched the game to make it easier.
No, lame.
lame.
I
That is
mean,
lame.
to be fair, the difficulty level is a little fucked.
No, I think everybody, it's just a skill issue. I think we need harder games.
I know, I understand that. Like, as somebody who played Elden Ring before all of the nerfs to like Millennia and Radon and stuff like that, I totally agree with you. Like, you know, if it's supposed to be hard, let it be hard. But to be fair, some of the stuff that they put in the game kind of doesn't really make sense. Like, you have 5 health to start, but the bosses all deal 2 damage to you for every hit. So,
Yes,
so when you finally
Simply
get your
good.
no, but when you finally get your first health expansion, and you get another pip, and now you have 6, it doesn't matter. You can still take the same amount of hits.
Yeah.
So there's literally no point in getting that first pip. It doesn't matter at all. It takes you forever to find the 4 pieces to get that first health thing, and then it doesn't even affect your gameplay at all. So you might as well not even.
So just don't get it. Simply don't get it.
I know. It's just not well thought out. That's all.
No,
But
I
to
think
be
Team
fair-
Cherry was cooking.
The game should be hard. It should be hard, but you know, some stuff was a little wonky.
They see something we don't see.
They did nerf Morwing, which is really funny. I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about with Morwing, but
No.
Morwing is
I have, yeah.
everybody despises that little guy. He's not that bad, but I can see why they hate him. Anyways, so yeah, that'll probably be Friday, and then we'll figure out some stuff to do in the week after. Maybe we'll just fill it up with work streams. Anyways, that's all for tonight, everybody. So take care. Thank you for watching and keeping us company and following and giving some players some inspiration. Appreciate it always. Love having chat here to hang out while we play D&D. It's always fun. So I hope you all have a good night. Take care, everybody. Do we have anybody? Do we have anybody online? You know what? I think we let's send you to Ripley, because she is learning live 2D on stream.
Oh boy.
And I think our own tiger friend here can understand that struggle.
Heck yeah.
All right, so go say hello, go be polite, but I know you guys will. And have a good night, everybody. Take care. I will see you guys next stream. Thank you for watching. /tucks you in /reads you bedtime story. Kisses your forehead. Good night.